All right. Hello and welcome to Shallon Streams. It's been a while. Life's been a little crazy, but we're gonna try this out. Hopefully, it's been, like I said, it's been a while. I've just been setting up my mic, and so this is kind of my chance to do what I would call a mic check. So if your name is Mike, go ahead and just type in the chat like, yo, my name's Mike, so I know that, the mics are here, the mics are working, the mics are hanging out. But that was such... I know, that was terrible. I get it. I know. It's all good, though. But, yeah, so, no, I've been itching to play some survival Minecraft. I've been doing a lot of creative building in the random craft world. Some of you may have noticed, if you are a follower of me and Random Craft, that there hasn't been a Random Craft video for it's a while, probably a year and a half to 2 years. It's bad. It's terrible. We should look at doing that. I have been on the server on and off, but just due to the way life works for me, I've been building in creative mode, and so there's a bunch of building that's happened. There's been some stuff that we've moved around, some different things we've done, etc., etc. And I'll probably... I don't know if I'm going to release a video to show what I've been doing on there, or if we're going to do a world tour thing. There are a couple other randoms on the server, though, if you don't want to wait for me to get around to it. I know the Enigma Man. He just did an excellent video going around touring and kind of giving his 2 cents on the different builds and the different things. So you can go check that out. Yeah, tonight isn't about Random Craft. Tonight is about starting the ever popular Forever World. Some of you who are in my game dev class may have noticed that I did actually start a Forever World about in November, I think. But I used a lot of mods. I put a lot of things on there, and Minecraft has just changed and developed so much in that time that we're just gonna go vanilla, and we're gonna see how that works out. So my plan is we'll go ahead and create this new world. I'm calling it Hyrulean after classic Zelda Hyrule. For some reason, when I was younger, that's what I decided to name all the fictional places that I would play my video games in and do these different worlds and things. And so yeah, so that's what we're gonna call it. It will be in survival. It will be on hard difficulty. Now, I haven't played in survival for a while. I'd like to think that my little divings into other games like Rust and things might carry over, and I might not be total potato mode. But there's a chance we might die a lot. We could always skip the night, but those first few times when you're trying to get that bed laid down, that's rough. That's also one of the reasons why we're going over survival instead of hardcore. I personally love the idea of hardcore Minecraft. I think that when I'm warmed up and going, that hardcore Minecraft is a difficulty level that seems reasonable to me. But I really haven't played in survival for a while, and one of my main focuses on this Forever World is to spend the time to build cool things. We could do the dirt huts, we could do all that kind of stuff. But we want to end up with a world that we're proud of. So we're gonna rein that in a little bit, and I'm gonna try to build to the best of my ability. I've learned a bunch of new tricks. For now, we're keeping this vanilla, so we won't have shaders. We won't have vanilla tweaks or anything on right now. As time goes on, I'm fairly certain there will be some things I'm gonna add. The armor stand mod right away, I know, is one of them. I gotta get good like the magician there and learn me some armor stands. Plus, you can add a lot of cool stuff to builds that you can't without the tweaks that provides. We'll look at doing some vanilla tweaks. The game pretty much stays vanilla with that, but adds some other things with it. And we'll look at doing some shaders. We're gonna avoid world edit. We're gonna avoid Axiom. We probably will get Lightmatica at some point, and I don't really have a problem with building some things in creative or pulling some things maybe from some of my other worlds. going and getting the resources and then using Lightmatica as the 3D printer that it is to hand place those blocks after I gather them. But that also allows you to rebuild some stuff. But that's kind of what we're thinking of doing. And so I think this is enough talking. I think I've laid out for those of you who are here what we're going to be doing. And I think it's time to jump on in. As you can see, this is all pretty much default. I did go into the experiments, turned on minecart improvements, turned on redstone experiments, and the villager trade rebalance. I honestly don't know what the redstone experiments are. With my luck, I'm sure it's probably going to break all the redstone I know, but we're going to try it. And then the only other thing I did is I went into game rules and to change the fire spread radius to 0. I'd like to be able to build and use flames and things in those builds without worrying about it burning everything down. I have done that before and used it, but it burns, and we want to avoid that. So, anyways, I would say that it is time to jump right on in, and let's get going with our brand new Minecraft Forever World. And I'm not putting in anything specific for the seed. We're just gonna roll the dice and see what we get. Okay. I mean, fairly standard plains type of biome here. Well, it's not really plains. I actually don't know the name of this part. That is a lot of animals. I mean, Minecraft gods have blessed me with pigs. Honestly, this is insane, the amount of animals that have spawned here. I don't know if I just got really lucky or if this is just what vanilla does now. I don't know, but that is insane. I mean, if I had some sheep, I'd be like right away instant bed. But yeah, so we're gonna do the thing, and we're gonna go ahead and punch down this tree. That definitely needs to happen. And I can tell you right now, I have two options here. One is make a sword and take out all the animals, and that will give me enough food to last me quite a while, I bet. The other thing I can make is a pickaxe, and honestly, can probably get away with doing both. So let's go ahead and let's get our little crafting table down. Let us make some steaks. And we're going to go ahead and we'll make a wooden pickaxe. And is there some... There's got to be some stone nearby. Yep. See? Right there. Cave. That's a skeleton sound. I hear him. He's down there. Or he's above me, or he's somewhere. Okay, we'll get enough stone to make a pick. And I think we'll get enough stone to make a sword. And honestly, I don't like that skeleton sound. It's going to come out from behind me, and it's going to just... Yep. Nope, we're out. We're out. The skeleton is too strong. He can burn. We can let the sun come down and just whack onto him. If he chooses to follow me out. He might be smart. How do I use the... Oh, I right-click the crafting table. I've been playing a lot of Rust. I'm sitting here trying to use the E button to use the crafting table, and that's just not how this is going to work out. It's not how it goes. All right, cool. We got sticks. Sticks and cobble. That's what we need. Okay, we're going to make ourselves a sword, and I did not get enough stone before the skeleton came out and accosted me. So... I mean, I want to turn all of these animals into food. However, looking out at the ocean right here, like this is not too terrible of like a starter base area. And I don't have any wheat. I could get some seeds. Okay, so if I got some seeds, I could get some bone meal. If I got bone meal, I could get wheat. And if I have wheat, I could corral all the cows, at least into a little pen. So that way I could use them for breeding and getting more cows. And that would give me a food source. Milk, which I honestly don't know if you can drink that to heal yourself. I think we need a piece of iron, though, if we're going to make a shield. And that's just not... I just don't think that's what's going to happen here. All right. I think we need to try and get ourselves an axe. Which means I need one more piece of stone. Without being destroyed by the skeleton. Oh, he's... Yep, I hear him coming. Come on. You could... Yep, come on out. Yep, come on. Shoot me. Shoot me. Make it happen. Come on. Okay, hopefully I can dodge somewhat coherently here. Come on. I want you to burn. We're gonna... Oh, that was not skill. That was luck right there. Come. Yep, that's right. Shoot that. Can I hit you? Nope, but you can hit me. All right, come on. Come on. Come out in the sun. Come play. Do they, like, did they make their AI better where they're just like, he's too smart to, like, get burned? Oh, man. Come on. Okay. That skeleton is going to outplay me. I can tell. I guess he gets to stay there for a little bit. Okay. We could... If I make a... It's been so long since I played survival Minecraft. I think a hoe won't gather the leaves. I think I have to have a shear, which means I need iron. Because we could put that into the composter. And that will work. Although there's leaves scattered all over the ground. Let's do a little test. Turn open the recipe book. I need some slabs, I believe. Don't care about a barrel. 2 sets of slabs. That'll give us a composter. Yes. Okay, cool. And now, if I just gather some of these leaves, which these are, I believe I haven't played survival since right before the Pale Oak Forest dropped. So there's a lot of blocks in the game that I'm looking forward to figuring out how that works in survival that I've been using during creative mode. So we'll find out. Okay, yep. That'll work. That does... I mean... That takes a lot, but... Yeah. Okay, cool. Alright, we're just going to find ourselves some wheat seeds, and we're going to plant it along... Oop, that sounded like an egg. I don't know if I can eat that. I don't think I... There we go. There's a seed. Perfect. Alright. We're just going for simple stuff right here now. Like I said, we could go ahead and slaughter all these animals and use them for food, but I think it might be to our advantage to keep them around a little bit longer than that. I don't know much about the wooden spears. I bet that is probably a way to deal with that skeleton that's kind of, fighting me here. Now, one thing that is of concern to me is I have not seen any sheep. Granted, we also haven't done any exploration whatsoever, but without sheep, I don't have access to a bed. And without a bed, it means night will fall, and I'm going to have to figure out how to deal with that. Okay, I need more bone meal than that, but I think this will get us there. We're just going to corral all the animals into a small little pen. That will give us a food source. We can breed them for babies so they can grow. I don't remember exactly how long it takes for them to mature, but it'll probably mature quicker than the freshmen I got to teach this year. I'm just saying. I'm just kidding. I haven't met my freshmen for this year yet, so they might be okay. They could be wild. It's kind of a roll of the dice, but yeah. So we're just getting some Minecraft in. I like Minecraft. Most of my students always like Minecraft. It's great, and you know, I want to get some nice builds down, be able to show off what's up and what I'm doing. Cool. So, but yeah, we are definitely, you know, we're in early game Minecraft. That is where we are. I mean, this world's got about 5 minutes to it, and already we're doing some kind of wonky things, but it works. You know, we plan to have this world for the long haul. We'll do the best we can, and we'll see what we can pull off. Okay, that should be enough to grow the wheats. We'll get this happening. Bum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. Where's my? There they are. Okay. Ah, awesome. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's how many seeds we have. Oh, this is significantly faster. Okay, cool. Now this can grow. So I have... Oh, was that sugar? Was that sugar cane I saw? Oh, that is sugar cane that I saw. All right, well, you can keep growing. I'll make sure that leaf block... Oh, it is getting dark. I have taken my sweet time, folks. That was not really the plan. Okay, so before it gets dark... Oh, I see. I'm very hungry. I am... Actually, I can't... I don't have carrots, so I can't breed those. It's okay. We don't need to run, right? We don't need to go fast. We could survive. I mean, we could be really, really lame and go sit on a boat in the water, and the zombies wouldn't be able to get to us. And the skeletons and the creepers and whatever horrors of the night are out. But that is a lot of yellow flowers. These are kind of cool. I haven't seen these little petaled flowers before. Even in creative mode. They never stood out to me. Easy lava. There is a sheep. There is... Oh, okay. This is the solution to our bed. I would love to keep... Oh, it's a... Look, that is adorable. That is just... That is... Look at me. Oh, that is cute. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to take away the mama sheep. You're... Okay, maybe that mama sheep can live. But, I need to make a bed. Or we are... I don't think we will survive very well. Okay, I'm wandering around. I mean, we could dye this one's wool. Or we can hope for 2. I am so... Oh! Okay, I don't feel bad anymore. There we go. So, problem solved. We got food, we got wool. We're gonna have to get back to our crafting table, and then we can make a bed and sleep this night away. Which, I think I'm okay where I am right now, but I feel like once I get over that hill, we're gonna start seeing... Once we get closer to the crafting table, there's gonna be skeletons, there's gonna be zombies, there's gonna be... Oh, pig and a bunny. Now, I didn't want to take out... You know, I want... Oh, this is not... Nope. Nope. That ain't gonna work. I'm too terrible. I don't know if that's the same skeleton from our hidey hole. Yeah, that was kind of doomed to happen. Shot by a skeleton. Score of 6. Well, we have the wool for a bed. There's our crafting table. And okay, there's the at least I think that was the creeper that we died. Okay, there's our stuff. Just manipulate ourselves up on the tree. I say we just go. Oh. Oh, man, we dodged that, but now there's a hole in the ground. Oh! Woo! There's another creeper, but the problem is that creeper... Oh, yep. This is great Minecraft start, for sure. We still being chased? Just want to use my crafting table, guys. There's a spider. To be fair, I do think we could take the spider. If it stays over there. There's our crafting table. Just trying to sneak up. Double creeper over there. Oh, we didn't pick up our... Okay. We didn't pick up our blocks. Okay, let's just knock down another tree and hope we don't get assaulted. That's what we want to avoid, right? Make sure no one's looking at us funny. I don't have an axe yet because I was trying to get the stone from the skeleton that was trying to just... Oh, yep, he found us. Woo! Combat! There we go. All right. First thing we managed to kill is a spider. Okay. Can't leave the floating tree. I know I could craft the bed first, but that feels wrong. So we're gonna knock the tree down first. Okay, tree is knocked down. Get some of this. Now we can use that. We can make a bed, and we can now... Oh, that's not where I wanted to put that. And now we can go camping and get the Sweet Dreams achievement. That is what we are after for sure. Okay, I'm just making sure everything looks good there. Cool. All right, so it is now day. However, there will still be creepers there. Skeleton might have burned, but he's probably chilling. We need a campfire. And I don't... Oh, it would help if I would put an M in there. For campfires, we need coal. That's what it is. Or charcoal. So we could make a furnace. Okay, let's see if let's see if that skeleton will let us come get some more stone. Don't hear him. There's a zombie, but I'm not too worried about the zombie. There we go. Yeah, I can handle a zombie. Oh, that was coal right there, wasn't it? Yeah. That's also... Oh, no. I keep getting confused on my crouch and my running. I keep hitting the wrong button. That's 100% why I just died to that skeleton. Not skill. Nothing like that. Nope, it wasn't my skill. It was the fact that I keep forgetting that shift is crouch in Minecraft. I should know that. I should do better. I should be better. All the betters. Okay, can I get to my stuff? I don't see him yet. I mean, he's got to just be like hiding right around that corner, right? Did he go exploring or did he despawn? It's no fun when they despawn. Nope, I hear him. Okay, we're gonna hit the right running button this time though. And we're just gonna, we're just gonna bounce out. Sneak back over here. I keep shifting because I keep thinking like that's gonna make the skeletons and things not hear me. But hello, Mr. Skeleton. But you know, that's not how shift works in Minecraft. Let's pick up enough stone that we can do something semi-useful with it. Okay, we'll start with an axe because that'll let us start getting wood quicker for building. I want that. I hear another zombie. You have something good for me? Hello? Yep, hi. Nope, I'm just checking you out. Seeing what's up. Whee! There we go. No drops from that. There's probably some sort of fancy... I could build like a pillar or a wall or something to deal with that skeleton. I could probably do something like that, but... Ooh, stick. Stick and sapling. All right, cool. Okay, let's think this through. We were going to make an axe. Stone axe specifically. And now we're going to come and I think we're just... I feel like just kind of clearing this area out. That will give us... That's going to give us some resources It's obviously not as fast as like some sort of like efficiency 5 axe or whatever, but it's okay. We're just after a starter house today. And then we'll see where we go from that point. We'll have some good time, we'll have some fun. How's what about you guys? Any of you guys rolling with a forever world? Just kind of building in the background, doing your thing. I mean, if you haven't had your quote-unquote 2-week Minecraft phase recently, you should check that out. It's always a good time. This will also help us see any sneaky creepers or apple. Creepers, skeletons, anything that thinks that we don't get to live in this area. Well, you know, we'll do some exploring too. I mean, I don't know that this is like the best prime real estate for building, but I mean, we could certainly. I don't think it would hurt us to have a starter house by our spawn. Then, if we die out in the world, we can find a place to grab some supplies. And this is just a great biome. There's, pardon me, I didn't realize we had. I saw the birch and the oak, but I did not notice that the spruce is just right there. That'll be great. That'll be good. We can take advantage of that. Definitely need to get some iron. I think it would behoove us to improve our farms. We did go and get all that wheat. That way we can learn the chickens and learn the cows. They've been off roaming, so that actually, to be fair, is probably a reasonable use of some of this wood that we've gathered. I just want to knock this one down real quick, so that way it'll make it easier for me to be able to see the crafting table when I need to. Yes, there we go. There we go. That is... I don't remember hearing that pig sound. I don't know if that's new or not. Oh, I agree, Mr. Pig. Okay, let's make a fence. Let's see. So we could go with cobblestone wall, but we would need to get a lot more cobblestone. We could just do a simple wooden fence, which, to be fair, doesn't feel like the wrong idea. Let's just come grab a bunch of fence posts. Boom, boom. I'm gonna have to try that spear out too. Ooh. Still can't make a campfire, but we can make a furnace. You can't cook food in a furnace, though, I'm pretty sure. Ooh, I could make bread, but then I wouldn't have it for dealing with the animals, and that's kind of hope. Yeah, we'll grab some. We'll spend our cobblestone getting 12 of those. And then, okay, so then I need like a stack of this. Okay, cool. And we'll make some fences. We want oak. Okay, enough for 6. We need at least 1 gate. I want more fences. We need to make this big enough that the animals like, oh, okay, well, I guess we're using every single one of those wooden blocks to do this. And we will, ooh, let's just kind of gather the leaf clutter as we come down here. I feel like it would be nice to have our animals near the house. I know the house is going to get built somewhere kind of in this area right here, but I'm not exactly sure where. So I think if we come along here, get that in a slightly more usable location. Okay, if we... let's place this here. 6. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Give them that tree needs to come down because it is in the way of our fence. Okay, so yeah, so we're just gonna knock this tree down real quick. And this is this will be a temporary holding point for the animals. Not like temporary as in it's going to be here forever, but like temporary as in like maybe 20-ish minutes or so. 2, 3, 4. It's raining. Okay, maybe I can't tell if that's Minecraft telling me that 20 minutes is too long to have a temporary fence, or if 20 minutes is, or it just doesn't want to see this build go away. I don't know. I don't know what it's thinking, what it's plotting. Yeah, I like the idea of putting these corners up. Leave that. Nope, I don't. I want. Yeah, words. I want that. That's the wrong way gate. Okay, so we'll put this as a gate, so we have a way in and out. And we'll go ahead and extend this over. I was going to make this longer, but... Oh, I hear sounds that I don't want to hear. There's a zombie child around here somewhere. And I know if that zombie child gets anywhere near me, it is not going to work out well for me. Although, to be fair, zombie children are more difficult on servers. It seems like the internet connection always, like, gets in the way there, and it's just like, well, bam, zombie child, and then I die. So, hopefully I won't die to the zombie children in here. But, to be fair, though, like, I've died for worse, and I won't be able to just blame it on the game itself. How's the rain volume? Is that, can I be heard, or is that like overpowering everything? To me, it sounds like it's just it's a little much. So let me know if the if that's giving you some ick there. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it down. Turn it down just a smidge. We'll see how that goes. Hopefully that works out well. Okay. So we got a way to corral the animals. Now what we need is the animals. Maybe we could... Oh, I hear the zombie child again. It might be late enough that it will let me sleep. Let's see. Yeah. Yep, it will. It's going to let us get that weather. And we're going to go ahead and knock that weather out. There we go. Cool. The rain should lighten up. And awesome. Okay. Awesome. All right. So still need to clear this area out of trees, but I don't want the animals to get too far away. That was an Enderman teleporting around. I wonder if there's a place. I mean, if I hit under, well, he could probably get to me though. I don't think taking on the Enderman right now is. Let's see. They're 3 blocks tall, so I would need to hide under a tree that's at least 2 blocks. That's okay. I'll let the Enderman live. Not because I'm scared of him or anything, but because we want to go round up the animals again. Sorry, Mr. Rabbit Bunny. I don't have any carrots for you. Okay. There was, I mean, you guys saw, there was like so many cows and sheep and pigs and chickens. Go away. Flaming zombie. Oh, that was... Yeah, I would like to take him on, because if those eyes could be so... Hello, Mr. Sheep. I think you may have witnessed me take out your friends to make a bed earlier, but, you know, we like you. Oh, there's another one. Hello. Have you heard of wheat? Everybody loves wheat. Oh, you're dancing, you're spinning. Okay, come on. Let's go back to base. 2 of you means I can get baby sheep, which means I can start the sheep hire. It's empire and sheep put together. Come on. Come on. Come on. Ooh, there's mushrooms too. Mushrooms make a great building block for some browns. I don't really know how to grow them or turn them into that building block in survival, but we'll figure it out. All right. Come on, sheep. Oh, yeah, the chicken doesn't care about the wheat. The chicken wants seeds. That's okay. Come on. We're going to put you guys into your new little pen. Oh, you have to come through the gate, Mr. Black Sheep. That's, of course, you're the black sheep, so of course you wouldn't go through the gate. Ha! Yes. Okay. You guys are friends. You'll be my friend. You guys are now each other's friends. And I need a baby sheep, please, because those baby sheep are adorable. Yep. See, look at that. Adorable. Perfect. Perfect in every way. I don't care if you guys survive, but that little baby, we're going to keep it. Okay, cool, 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 cool. So we have 2 sheep and a baby sheep. That's what we're after. So that's going to start that little empire going on. Now, there was some sheep. Or, well, we have the... I hear a skeleton. I hear a zombie. I hear a baby zombie. They are still hiding out inside of that hole, and they will not come out. Like, I don't mind if you guys come out to, like, chase me, as long as the sun catches you on fire and you burn. That's what we want. Okay. All right. Well, let's, where is the hoe? There's the hoe. Okay, we're just going to knock these leaves out of our way real quick, because I want to build... I could cram all the sheep and all the chicken and all the cow and all the pigs into one thing, but I don't want to do that. Okay, that'll despawn on its own. Okay, so you guys have a reasonable little pen going on. Ooh. Okay, and let's go right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Let's see. This will be for cows. Cows are going to want a little bit more. And we don't want this right here. Or animals, creatures, zombies, all that stuff can just climb right on, and we don't want that. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's even. I want to make that 7. Either 7 or 5. Because I want a middle point. Because I actually might keep these here, but if I do, I want to upgrade these and turn them into like little mini barns. 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, hello. No! I misclicked there. Just, you know, throwing the zombie my sword. That seems fair. That seems normal. That seems acceptable to me. And our axe is gone. Make another. Under the assumption I still have enough stone. Yeah, I didn't think I did. I can just grab some more stone. We should have enough. Do we have enough? Yeah, we have just enough cobble to finish the build the way I want to finish the build. But we need a little bit more stone that we can play with. Oh no. There's the children. Run away from the children. It's summer break. I'm allowed to run away from the children. Oh, that child's on fire. Oh, that's me. Not. Go away. It's nap time. Okay, okay. I don't. Yeah, okay. It is nap time, and you can sleep. Oh, you guys are eating the grass. I forget you guys do that to regrow your wool. That's okay. That is acceptable. I think you're allowed to do that. And I got subtracted. That's the word. Yes. I got distracted. And I need more stone. I hear a skeleton. But I think we might just be hearing... Nope! Nope, he's after us. He wants us. Woo! Dodge and weave, dodge and weave. You can come out and burn, though. That's okay. You're welcome to do that. I knew I was pushing it by going after that coal. I knew that was going to be a thing. Okay, let's get an axe. That's what we were after. Okay, cool. Now we can get this tree out of my way. This tree and that tree. Even though we don't... I hear that skeleton. But I don't hear him burning. So I think he's still underground. If he pops out, I'll get jump scared. I'll get hit once, and then I'll probably get hit again as I'm running away. And I will probably die to him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Is that what I did there? Yeah. 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm going to have to... I need to have a middle point here, so this is going to have to come down. Good old skelly sounds. Nope, that's where it was before. Wasn't it? Yeah. That doesn't work. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Cool. You know, sometimes when I'm building, I start counting, and I just feel like I should be like on some like child's TV show. Like Sesame Street or Miss Rachel or Blippi or Bluey or whatever's popular nowadays. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that way I could work on my counting skills. So I sure do seem to miscount a lot. And we'll put the gate right there. It's just the start. Okay, and then I need to... Oh, I need to actually craft a gate, because we don't have that. All right, we'll make that happen. Like there, we'll make a gate. There is a gate. All right, there we go. Let us go find those cows. I think that's what we want. I should probably leave a bunch of my goodies at home right now, but it's daytime. I'm hoping I'll be okay. Let's see. Hello, cows. Hello, Mr. Moose. Mr. and Mrs. Moo. I mean, I only need 2 of you, so... Okay, fine. I will take 3 of you. Hear that? They mooed to let me know that their friend was just right there. Come on. Yep. You guys all want to come live at Shallon Farms. I can even promise you guys... Oh, hey, no, come on. Yes, you know, you do. You want to come. It's going to be great. It's going to be perfect. It's going to be the best adventure ever. Come on. Yep. Move, 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 move. Move along. Come on. Let's go. Come on. We'll get there. Come on. These are some stubborn individual cows. Come on. I have your favoritist food. Okay, to be fair, I don't know if wheat is their favorite, but you should be following it. So, okay, come on. You live here. Yep, I know. The sheep are warning you. You're going to be stuck in here forever. But, ha-ha! Okay, cool. All right. I need to clear out just a little bit more space. And then we'll make one. We'll make one for the chickens. Because there are some chickens that are running around here. And they deserve a home just as much as everything else. Now, there are a bunch more animals that we'll be able to, you know, work on obtaining later, but... For now, we'll just get what's nearby and see what we can do about breeding them into more and food. But this will give us start to leather. This will give us start to wool, meat, all the good things. I'm trying to remember why leather is always such a critical thing for me. I think it has something to do with books and maybe librarians, because typically I buy like all my diamond tools from librarians, and I get all the books and the enchantments pretty early on type of deal. But, yeah. Do some sleeping. That's always a good time. Perfect. Let's keep grabbing this. Okay, so we have sheep, we have cows. We technically need one of these for pigs. And we need one for chickens. I I am feeling like putting the chickens right here. How far did we stagger that? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we went down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 blocks. We'll do a 5 by 5 for the chickens. Don't feel like they need much more space than that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Okay. Need to make some more fences. Fences and a gate. And that should get us going. Just keep punching the stuff out. Get rid of these leaves. Okay. All right. I mean, we do need to keep clearing the area out, so we'll knock these 2 down, and then we'll deal with getting our fences. I'm trying to think if there's any more like basic Minecraft livestock. Cows, pigs, sheep, chicken. Trying to think if there's anything else anymore that need to have a pen here. Because originally I was going to knock those down, but now that I'm looking at it, you know, this kind of staggered thing going, like, if I build these up into like 3 little like mini barn things, I think that could look okay. There we go. Get a stack of these bad boys. Be fair, get a stack of sticks. Now we need another stack of fences. Ooh, I could make a bow. I should do that. I don't remember what you need to make arrows. Stone spear. I'm assuming you can throw the spear, kind of like you do the trident with the drowned bros. But I don't know. We'll make a stone shovel. Just, I think at this point we have pretty much the main tools. I'll hold on to my stone in case I have to make a make an actual furnace, or make any tools until I get the furnace ready. I don't mind the idea of putting a barrel down over there. Oh, right. Distracted. Pseudo ADHD. Oak fences. We'll make 21 of those. We'll make a gate. And then drag this. I am blind. There we go. Okay, back to building our little enclosure. 2, 3, 4. I cannot count to save my life. I'm pretty sure I miscounted when I was talking about the counting TV shows too, to be fair. Just want a nice, simple little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Boom. Oh, maybe when I was counting before, I was just doing the internals. It's okay. This works. Yeah, now it's all balanced out. 3, boom, 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 boom. Can put in a gate. That is an apple. That would be. I heard the sound and my fingers weren't over WASD. They were like an RSFG or some nonsense. Oh, I saw the meat. And I turned and saw the explosion on the fence, and I thought the creeper got all of my cows and all of my pigs and all of my animals that were there, and I got a little scared. But you know, that my reaction speed is kind of a good example as to why right now I'm not like super particularly concerned with hardcore mode. There's a zombie there, and I don't know where my sword is. There it is. Come on, zombie. Let's do this. I would like to not catch... Oh, that spider's going to start jumping. It's my first 2v1. Granted, okay, I guess it's a 2v2. I just have the power of the sun with me. That's what we want. That's what we need. Okay, cool. So yeah, we're going to go ahead and de-jankify this area a little bit. Maybe open this up to the sun a bit more, but you know, the main reason for doing this is just to reinforce where things just got like explodey. Oh, I don't have a shield. I'm trying to block and I don't have a shield. There we go. Spider's gone. Good pickaxe. Yes. Okay. We can get some coal, which means we can make some torches. So we could like light the entrance of this up if we want. I'm gonna give myself a step in case I need to get out of here. I hear stomping around, but I do believe that that is nothing more than just the animals. I believe we can make torches in our inventory, right? Yeah. We'll go ahead and do that. Put you right there temporarily just so I can see this little vein that I'm trying to mine out right now. Coal is great. That's going to let us make a campfire to cook the food. Oh, I thought that was an iron ore. That is not. That is just regular old stone. I hear that skeleton, and I really hope that skeleton decides to just keep hanging out wherever he is and lets me hang out where I am. And we don't have to deal with this. That's the wrong button. Okay, take that. Put that up there. I'll put that there just to kind of help with some of this dark scariness. Ooh, copper. 2 more veins. Oh, there's a skeleton. Nope, we're running. Oh, nope, we're crouching because I can't remember my keyboards on, or the keys on my keyboard. Now we're running. Okay, cool. All right, we're out of there. We're safe. I got a lot more dirt than I actually thought I did. Gotta fill the creeper hole. Can't leave floating trees. Can't leave creeper holes. Both of those are bad. Now, to be fair, I could have robbed some dirt from the... Oh, that was not enough. Nobody will know if I take it. Take a single dirt block right there. Hello, Mr. Skeleton. You want to give me your bones? Or your arrows? I have a bow. I just don't have arrows. He does not. Boom. And did we lose the gate or did we... Yep, we lost the gate. We gotta make a new one. Okay, and then gate. We'll need some of that. Excuse me. Okay, put a gate. I don't quite have enough stone. I wonder if it got exploded. But we can make one more set. Walls, please. Thank you, game. Okay. So to do what I want to do right now, we will need some steaks. 4, 8, 12. We'll make a stack of torches, just in case we decide to go explore. Okay, now, I would rather this be lanterns, but I mean the plan is to build these up into actual like mini barn looking things. Oh, I missed. So we'll come and place this here. Oh, just don't mind me, just throwing my torches. I hear a skeleton. It is dark and scary. Do that, do that, do that. Boom. And we'll do this. Woo. There we go. And so begins the lighting. I feel like it's reasonable to attach a torch to our workbench. Let's see, we've died to a skeleton. We've died to a skeleton. We've died to a creeper. Might have died to more, but that's all I'm seeing right there. All right, cool. So yeah, I think this will look nice if this turns into like a little field. But right now, we don't care about any of this. Did I make a barrel yet? Yes, I did. Okay, I was going to use this barrel to hold all of my animal supplies. But I feel like right now, we're going to put you right here temporarily. And you're just going to hold on to a bunch of this stuff. Just clear out the inventory a little bit. Oh, no, we need the wheat. In case we find any cool animals. And we'll need some seeds in case we find any chickens. Excuse me, grass. That grass just does not want to hook us up right now. That is really, really... Come on. We're like deforesting all of the small, tiny creatures' homes here. Okay, there's one. We got one. I am going to run... Oh, there's... This is actually, honestly, this was a pretty decent start. I mean, it has sand, water, lava, animals of many varieties, spruce. Ooh, that's that one. That's an azalea, I think. I don't know, it's been so long. Okay, cool. Now I have anything I could need. If I can just get some chickens, then we could get them in there, and then I can breed them to get more chickens, and then that could become... Oh, that's right. You need flint and feathers to make arrows. And then we could fight off some of these skeletons. Because me going in there with a sword and no shield is not working out particularly well. There's a chicken. Hello, chicken! And I believe I saw one of your friends up here. I did. I also hear lava. One little, two little, three little chickens. Come on. Okay. I got 3 of you guys. I'll make another one of you once I get you back home. And I don't have to worry about you running off or getting lost or dying or any of that. Come on. We'll take you to your new home. You're going to live here. I hear a zombie, but you guys are not chicken of the zombie, are you? I would hope not. Did that give me a baby? Oh, the little chick is adorable. It'd be nice if your mother wasn't crushing you, but see, this is new to me. The little baby animals. That's a new thing. Not used to them, so that's cool. All right, let's go. Let's go ahead and let's come plant some more of these. Pick up some more wheat. 2, 3, 4, 5. Don't really have a good way of like moving the water yet without just doing some crazy ridiculous stuff. I'll let the sugar cane sit here and grow. I was gonna say, yeah, I thought I saw another chicken. Oh, but I planted all of the... You saw nothing? Actually, you guys probably did, but chicken, it felt nothing. It was ready to sleep. Mushrooms. Yeah, well, why not? Let's just kind of do a quick little peek as to what's over here in the area. Hello? I can't tell if that's probably just dirt. I was trying to decide if it was dirt or if it was like a ooh. If I remember correctly, if you find an azalea tree above ground, if you dig underneath it, you can find like some lush caves or something of the sort. So we'll need to keep note of that. And we have some kelp. I don't know that we necessarily need any kelp blocks. However, could be used for food purposes if we cook it. I also, now that I'm thinking about it, could probably compost it for bone meal. So I definitely think there might be some advantages to harvesting, you know, a stack or so and taking it back home. Oh, I thought that was a dolphin. That cod was just swimming so majestically. Is that all the floaty kelp? Yeah, okay. I mean, I have nothing against this particular salmon. But, if I can eat you on the way back home, I will. Yep. I don't think you can. But can you breed fish in this game? I don't think that's a thing. I don't think they let you be so cool as to breed the fish. I think you just have to let them like naturally spawn. That's kind of just, you know, you'd think you should be able to do that. Ooh, wait, do we have enough string to go fishing? We might have enough string back at the little encampment there. That could be interesting to see what we might pull up. Plus, I don't know if they've added anything to the fishing loot drop tables in a while. That could potentially affect some things. Yeah, let's go do that. We can clear out some more trees. we can get some food cooking because, you know, being able to eat is usually a good thing because then you can heal. Pardon me. Ooh, firefly things, as opposed to the excellent TV show. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this tree real quick because it's kind of blocking my view of the sugarcane that we are growing, and I think that I would like to know when that sugarcane is grown from a distance. Oh no! It's so tall. It's so high up there. Just keep jumping. I mean, I know like what this would look like in real life if you're just sitting there jumping, trying to cut the tree and swinging your axe wildly. Doesn't really seem like the best of plots. Cool. Alright, so we got our little animal thing going. Could only sleep during night or during thunderstorms. Okay. Good to know. Alright, let's get ourselves a furnace. And let's get that cooking up that kelp. Because we can eat the dried kelp for food as we wait for the animals to grow up. I hear stomping. I don't hear like dangerous. Ooh, copper. Can we sneak up here without getting skeletoned? Yes, we can. Ooh. So I normally use copper for building, but I guess in recent times they have added the ability to craft tools with it. I don't know much about that other than I think they are on par with stone tools as far as what it can gather. That's a thing. I think that's the way that works. So I would guess it either has more durability than stone tools, or maybe it gathers faster. It's just not. I don't know. We could also save this copper and use it for the lanterns that I want to put with the animals. So we got some options, but we're gonna go ahead and just follow these veins for a minute. Like I'm sure a lot of people are very awesomely doing right now. I've read recently that there's a blood shortage, and a lot of places are currently drawing blood to try and get that handled and taken care of. So that's awesome. That gets people hopefully squared away. He's gonna get me. I can't. Oh no, this skeleton has worse aim than I do. Okay. I survived that. That's good. It is still raining, which means he might actually follow me out here, which means he will not burn. And that seems fair. Makes me sad. Hello. There we go. We're going to get some more sheep. Now, I guess if I would have did the black one and the brown one, there's a chance we'd get a baby black one, which would be cool. Because then we could get 2 colors going, but it's all good. Anything that gives us wool right now will let us start making some things of use. And we could always, like, dye some of these sheep as well if we need to. Cows. Oh, right. They're after the wheat that I have in my hand. Is it nighttime? It is nighttime. We can sleep. Perfect. Hope everybody out there in YouTube land is having a nice, good, enjoyable evening. For me, it's like, I guess it's almost 10 p.m. now. It's a little bit later than I was expecting it to be, but that is okay. That is just fine. Alrighty. We need to sort some food. We have food. We just haven't cooked it yet. But I believe we should have everything we need to do that, as long as I go get some more stone to make a furnace. Come on. Will you come out? There you go. Yep. Catch on fire, please. Yep, just keep... Oh, yeah. All right. Well, that tree needs to go away then. Because it is keeping the big scary monster... Oh, this is one of these big trees. That's okay. We're going to knock it down so you can't just, like, hide right there anymore. I'm sure as we get more torches in that cave, we won't have to deal with nearly as much or as many, but that's okay. It's not like it's hard to avoid them. I just die to them a lot. If I had a shield, I wouldn't. Or armor or anything of, like, arrows, anything of actual use for dealing with them. I could sit there and go try to bash in on them. I know that there are people that could take a skeleton on without armor or a distance weapon, but not something I've practiced. Oh, my axe went away while I was cutting trees. That's okay. We'll get the stone, we'll make a furnace, and then we can try out the copper tools. I guess that is a thing. I guess I could make copper armor. I don't know how much copper is actually required to make a full suit, but I feel like I probably am reasonably close to having enough. Yep, just keep burning, Mr. Skeleton. There we go. Get them particle effects going. I don't want one to just crop up here later, so. Oop. There's something down there. maybe we'll get copper armor. And then I would feel a little bit better about charging in on a skeleton with it still being, you know, early game for me here. Okay. Yes, so we will make a... What do you need to make a smoker? I think there's clearly something I haven't picked up yet. And it's been so long, I can't remember the recipe. So we can make a campfire, though. Oh, it would also probably help if I'd go to a crafting table. That's probably why I can't make a smoker. And because I still haven't picked up something. But I can make a campfire here. So we'll do that. Okay, that's going to let us start cooking. And then we need, oh, we keep going down to get stone, and then I keep getting distracted. So we'll go back down there, and we will get that. Oh. Yeah, just come gather some more stone right here. 1, 2. Come knock this wall down. Knock this out. Get this cleared up. This will help us a lot. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Ooh, oh, never mind. That is not a hole. That is just a thing called a shadow on a block. Fair enough. Okay. Ooh, that exposed some more coal. I suppose we should grab that while we're here. Or until the pickaxe runs out. I should have enough stone to smelt now, so don't have to worry so much about that. We'll just grab this vein. It'd be nice if we had a slightly faster tool, but it's early game. So we're just gonna chill and we're just gonna enjoy the mining. And to be fair, like once you get all the enchantments and netherite pickaxes and all that kind of stuff, like, you know, mining becomes more utilitarian than relaxing. And that's, I don't know. I like to go underground and just start clearing out large swaths of stuff. That's a good time. Pardon me. All right, let's come put a campfire near our bed. Not right by our bed, because I'm gonna pretend that would catch it on fire. Okay, so we can cook that. That'll be nice. We can eat raw apples. We could eat rotten flesh, but we're gonna try to not do that. Okay, let's cook the chicken. All right. You should be able to bake apples. I feel like you should be able to take the raw apple, put it on a campfire, you know, caramelize the sugars or whatever the fancy term is, and just be like, yes, this is delicious. That seems like something that should be reasonable to me. And I don't know why they don't let us do that. Disappointed. They should let us be so much better. It is what it is, I guess. All right. Let's get some meat cooking up. Cook, 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 cook. Cook, cook. That's the dream. I'm sure it would smell good if I was in Minecraft. Oh, yeah, I saw that they've released a trailer. I mean, within like the last 6 weeks for the new Minecraft movie. We'll see how that goes. I'm hoping it comes out during the school year and then we can use that as a field trip. Be like, yeah, we could sit here and learn game design, or we could go watch the Minecraft movie instead and watch Jack Black and all of them do Jack Black and all of them things. Right? That seems like an acceptable thing. All right, yeah, but we should be able to bake apples. I think that would be cool. Give them a little bit more health and things, and make them all fancy. You know, that is something I did think about for this playthrough. Is I feel like I don't mind if we throw some data packs on here, but if we do that, they'll have to be data packs I make. And I have a little bit of experience doing like data packs that change recipes, doing custom foods, things like that. We did that on Random Craft. Enigma designed a bunch of recipes and things, and we all did a bunch of art for them, and then we implemented it in there, and it was a good time. So we might on this Forever World, I might be willing to, if I make the data pack myself, throw it on there. That seems totally reasonable and justified to me. All right, let's get that. Let's go ahead and make that furnace. Let's get that going, get that cooking. We haven't found any iron yet. We haven't done a lot of exploring, but I feel like we have food sources. We have a mine right there. We're on our way to getting out of early game, I think. Let's put the coal in there. Let's just start smelting up the kelp, because yeah, that seems fair to me. Oh, no, not the kelp. Let's make a second furnace. Let's do that. I like this idea. Okay, so we have 2 furnaces cooking very, very dangerously close to our bed. You know, I want the warmth at night. That's how we'll justify that. We got a bunch of this copper that we have to cook up. So go ahead and put that in there. I think if we take that coal and turn it into coal blocks, I think it will actually do like a whole stack. But I don't know if the difference is enough to where it's just like to where it's like stop the press and like address that. I'm not sure. Okay. Well, we got our single little barrel here. We'll just add some of these resources in here, see what we got. Don't need to run around with all of our food. Put the raw kelp there. Let's get some more cows, because steak is delicious. There we go. Just keep making babies. That's important. That's critical. Ooh. 2 of these are done. You know, just kind of exploring the early game, just really peacefully getting some wheat farms growing. 3, 4, 5. Getting some animals bred. And you know, a lot of times here's another cave area. The cave and water, and I fell in. It's gonna take me a trick to get out. There we go. I almost kind of want to like run this down here. Like, this doesn't make sense, but you know, if it was like a little waterfall from the cave coming out to the ocean. I'll think on that. Feel like that's probably what I'm gonna do, but I don't know that that needs to be solved at this direct moment right now, because there's still a lot of setup that we could do right here. Let's put our first pickaxe in here for safekeeping for later. Lots of animals. 2 cooked fish. Okay, I think we'll sleep, and then I think we're gonna go down into the mine. We have enough torches that we could go do some caving. See if we can pull some stuff out. There we go. Let's see what we can craft with that. I have never used copper armor. Ooh, we can get some copper doors. Let's get a chest plate. Ooh, let's see what we look like. There we go. We are in some copper armor. It looks like it's given us a little bit of protection too. I'm like I said, I haven't used copper armor before, and I don't know if it's worth like making the tools. I guess. I mean, we have enough. Like, oh, yeah. So I think. Okay, before we... Ooh, can we make a shield with copper? Nope, you have to have iron. Okay, but that's fair. That's fair. Gonna take some sticks out. We'll probably take them with us. That way we can make more torches in the mines. And let's make a copper pick. Especially because it looks like our stone pick has blown up anyways. Ooh. We have some wheat. And we'll just hook up the sheep. Okay. So we'll take some food with us into the mine. We'll take 6 oak logs. I don't want to take a whole stack in case I die, but having a little bit of wood down there. Shovel. We'll leave the bow. I don't have any arrows. We got chicken, we got fish, we got an apple. Got a sword, pickaxe. We don't need a hoe in the mines. I'd say that's an okay-ish and early game kit. Take this copper. I think a helmet is the last thing I needed. Probably going to give me an achievement. Oh. I thought there might be an achievement for putting on a full suit of copper, but yeah, there we go. I don't know if the copper sword is stronger than the stone sword. But we'll just go with this and we'll see how it goes. All right. Anything else I want to take into the mines before we go? Or caves, technically. I don't think so. I think it's time to go down there and see what we can find. I mean, oh, and we find a creeper. That's what we find. I don't know if I can take you and a zombie on at the same time, sir. Maybe I can use you to kill the zombie? Okay, this is gonna go poorly now. Okay, I lucked out. I got confused. I got disorientated, discombobulated. I wasn't sure which way to run from that creeper. I was about to go this way, which would have put me in with a wall. Do I still have that? No, I don't have that dirt. Okay, cool. Well, we can start going down though and see what we can find. Yep, let's just, instead of using our torch like a normal person, let's throw it. I did hear a skeleton. I just don't know if they were this way. No, that's like 9 creepers in one place. That's no. I'm nope. I don't know which way to run right now. Probably this way. That seems reasonable. You could go blow up all your friends. That would be great. Yeah, I've kind of messed that up a little bit. It's okay though. If I took damage, it wasn't too much. There we go. There was a zombie that tried to come up here. I am glad I have this copper armor. That's how we're gonna say that. There's another zombie. 2, 3, 4. I think I saw a skeleton. I'm actually not too worried about the creeper other than the fact that I can't back up to save my life. Eat some of this to get some of our health back, because this is why food is important. I did see some iron. Just want... We'll get some andesite. 1. Nope, the creeper found me. Gonna have to deal with the creeper before I can keep getting that, keep getting that iron. I'm just waiting for one to show up behind me while I'm fighting him. Ooh, first piece of gunpowder. Nice. Just want to stay away from the skeletons. Who is right there. Yep. If I can get close to him. Yeah, I was gonna say if I can get close to him, I can fight him now with some armor, but I'm gonna burn through my health and food. How many more scary things are in this giant hole? 2 creepers. There was a skeleton over there. But he's not. Nope, he found me. Okay. That's the skeletons. I'm out of food though. So I can't really get away with doing any more of those type of fights. I'm going deeper. Which means if one of those creepers decides to drop down here, or if the skeleton's around the corner, this is... Ooh. Or we fall down the massive gaping hole. Ooh, there's iron though. Ooh. Yeah, we'll stay away from there for now. All right, let's come back up here. See what's in Creeper City, because now we've dealt with the skellies. to my knowledge. So let's see what we can find vein-wise here. Don't blow up the copper. I might need that for something. Like building. He did not care. He blew it up anyways. There's a big old hole there. So I want to stay out of that. Oh, that bat's sleeping. I mean, yeah, I just probably woke him up though. But it was kind of necessary. Hello, creeper number 17 million at this point. There's iron under you that I would like. He could have blown that up so I wouldn't have to do it myself. That would have been nice. So yeah, copper armor. If you can't find iron, I mean, it didn't take me too long after finding the making the copper iron to find this iron. But I mean, that I was able to take some skelly damage. I could not have done that if I didn't have any armor at all. Ooh, this is going to open up to something nice and big and fancy. Ooh. There are some light sources. Lava or glow lichen or what are you? I hear bubbling. Oh, I thought I saw a creeper. Oh, I knew it. I saw the hole. I'm like, I'm going to go around the hole. And then I fell into the hole. That was 100% be expected there. Do you hear a skeleton? But I don't. That's some gravel. There is a skeleton. I do not want to fight you, sir. I do not have enough food or health. There's... Oh, he is going to chase me for days. There's a zombie. Maybe I can run out here and get away from him. Maybe. Sleeping bats. Don't see him, but I do see iron. So we will grab that. Because early game iron, that's always a great time. Okay. Let's see. Grab some copper. So now we're I mean, 13 pieces, so I don't have enough iron for a full set. If I want to go run around in the nether, that is a danger hole if I have ever seen one. Just gonna put some of these fancy. There we go. Now at least if I fall, it might be slightly intentional. We do need some more coal. So we're gonna take this. Now, we do have enough iron for the iron pickaxe, which that's a great time. Just want to decide. So we could either go and get enough iron for a suit of iron. And then we could go maybe mess around with the nether. Try and handle some of that, you know. Once we beat the dragon on here, you know, then it's like full on. Then it's just build city happy times. But, you know, I'm not in a rush to take on the dragon. Like, if I really wanted to, I could probably get to the dragon within an hour and a half if I'm like casually trying to get it knocked out. I could try to speed run the thing and shave some time off from that for sure, but you know, I'm just here to have some fun and start building a forever world, build some things out. I mean, already kind of surprised I have animals. I want some of this gravel. We're going to go ahead and pick this up. This will let me make some coarse dirt, which I could put underneath the... Oh. I forgot that can happen, and I'm really grateful that did not turn into dropping me on top of a creeper. Because that would have been no fun, no bueno. But, like, we can take some of this gravel now. And we can turn this into coarse dirt. So we could put dirt underneath those animal pens in some places to help it look better. The sheep are gonna stay there. They're just gonna keep grazing away. So we want to leave at least some grass for them. You know, maybe at some point making like an actually like massively sized pasture could be kind of fun to put all the animals in, but See that? But yeah, so we could, we are at a couple sets of crossroads, for lack of a better word. I don't think this is where we came in, but it does appear that it will lead us out. So we're going to head this way. Yeah. Okay, cool. There's enough light here that I wasn't super worried about. Why can I not walk? Maybe I wasn't pushing down my W key properly. I don't know. We'll find out. Okay. Just kind of take care of the chores for a minute here. Knock down the sugarcane here so we can get more of it. Oh, can you not? I thought you could place sugarcane in water. That must either that's not a thing anymore, or I don't know what I'm doing, or maybe that's a bedrock thing. I don't know. It's all good. Okay, come and harvest some of this wheat. This will let us get some more baby sheep, baby cows. And then, you know, we could look at some point, we can convert that into less of a manual farm situation and get them hooked up. Let's see. Do we want more sheep or do we want more cows? Sheep gives us building block. I think we want more cows. We don't have enough. There. We'll roll the dice and see if we can get another baby black sheep. What color did you come out? Where's your baby? Shift over. I want to see your baby. Oh, there we go. We got another black sheep. Perfect. Now we can breed our chickens. This barrel needs to move. I'm now realizing this. Okay. Pop that in there. All right. Oh, we have some cooked sheep that we can come deal with here. There we go. Start working on getting some of our health back. Yeah, because right now, if this barrel stays here, something can come up and just jump right on in here. And then that could lead to problems that we don't want to have. Okay. Kind of put some of these building blocks in here. Yeah, we're getting to the point. We need to start building a starter house. I think we're gonna get I think we'll keep working on getting the iron suit. That sounds like a good time to me. And then once that is handled, make a copper sword. Let's make a copper sword. Dried kelp, which can be eaten when this runs out. Perfect. Okay, let's get some wood. Actually, I think we can just use the wood we already have. So let's make a single double chest. I am not going to let myself get crazy, though. I'm not going to let myself just make a chest monster here. I will allow myself one double chest for storage. And that barrel over there. But honestly, I'm going to empty that barrel. That barrel deserves to be emptied out. We can come put you right here. Put you right there. Okay, so let's come grab everything out of this barrel. This barrel is cool, but it's going to have some issues. Okay. Okay, so start by building blocks first. Okay, that should be all the building blocks. Nope, there was still one there. We'll pick this up. There we go. Boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Anything? Oh, well, we probably don't need to take all of the dried kelp into the mines. Like, taking enough to stay healthy is good, but yeah, we don't need to take every single one of those. Keep our first wooden pickaxe in case I want to keep that for later. We got We have a single arrow. If we had more, although we do have enough sticks, we have that, and we do have flint now. I'm curious. I don't know how many arrows I will get for this, so let's find out. 4. Okay, that gets us to 5. I think we'll go ahead and take the bow with us now. Under the guise of potentially being able to use it for something of use. Okay, cool. I got 26 torches. Let's leave our flint and let's take some of that in case we need to craft some more torches while we're in there. Perfect. That'll work. Okay, we can now continue down deeper into the mines. I mean, there is a bunch of copper and I probably... Oh, wait, was that iron or was that copper? No, that was copper. Boom, boom, boom. Just kind of come on down here and explore and see what we can find. I mean, we will get some more of the when we see some of these coal veins, because we'll need that to cook up the iron, and we'll need it for torches, and we'll need it for a lot of stuff. Later on, we can gather a bunch of wood and cook it for charcoal if we don't want to go through this process, but it's early game. Mining is fun. And we can find this stuff easy enough right now while we're caving. So our pickaxe is down to about half. So we do want to try to save that for dealing with, you know, actually mining the iron that we're after. There's some glow like in there. Put that there. Okay. I don't remember how much iron it takes to do what we're going to need to do. So I'm just going to go. Well, let's just say everything costs 9. There's 4 pieces of gear. So 9 times 4 is 36. Plus I want like an iron pickaxe, iron sword. Yeah, I mean, if we get a stack of iron, like we could probably feel fairly confident that we have enough iron to do what we need to do. Let's try this path first. All the hidey holes. Ooh, there's some iron up there. Oh. Okay, so this is... We should have brought some ladders with us. I mean, I'm known for being bad at ladders, especially if there's skeletons nearby, like trying to shoot you off of them, but then we'd be able to use this as a way in and out of this cave. But no, this was a good little exploration spot. That... Oh no. Oh, we could have made a shield. That is a thing that we could have done. We have the iron now. Now if we end up going back up, can you get to me? No. But you could blow him up. Oh, you're not gonna get mad enough at him, are you? I almost triggered him. That's okay. It's okay. Maybe he'll drop. All I need him to do is drop a single iron nugget, which I know zombies can sometimes do, because that would let me build a shield. Assuming I still have the wood. Oh, but then I'd have to go either make or go up to the crafting table, so that, you know, trade-offs. All right, let's grab this copper because we're all the way down here, and, you know, hopefully we won't come down here ever again. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, cool. All right, that's one path from that little central room that we did. I like the glow lichen, but I think you have to have shears to pick it up, so gonna leave it for now. There's some iron there. Ooh, let's see. So we got 13 up at base, and we have 15 in our inventory now. Good start. This is... I need to do a better job at telling myself I can go that way to get out of here. Except maybe I don't have to go that way to get out of here. Yeah, so I think what we'll do is we'll get the rest of the iron. And then we'll either lava cast another portal, or honestly, I think we're just gonna start building. I don't feel like running her off to the nether's the bestest of calls for today, so. But we'll see. We'll see how we're feeling once we get the iron we need. Hello, Mr. Zombie. Yeah, so now that I have armor, like, I'm a lot less likely to die to something stupid. It's not iron armor, but like this copper armor definitely helps. This early game feeling. Let all that fall down. I mean, gravels can be good. Gravel can be used for concrete, which can be used when building things. I know we all like building things. Boom. Woo. Okay, that'll hopefully tell me that there's a giant, massive hole right there. Come there, get that iron. This iron. I do need coal, but I don't want to burn through my pickaxe right now. Although I could make... That's true. I could just make a stone pickaxe. I don't have to use a copper pickaxe for iron. Stone will do it just fine. All right, that works. That solves the dilemma. I was trying to decide if I needed to go back, and I didn't really want to just run right past this coal over vein, but you know, we kind of needed it to do the thing. So there we go. Oh no, I can't make a stone pickaxe because I have to have a crafting table. And I am now stuck in a hole unless I want to place that. I'll just place that. Okay. Time to find ourselves back up to the surface. And we'll go from there. Oh. You look so lovely, iron vein, that I wish I would have picked up instead of what I actually did. Okay. Time to find our way out. So that was us going in. That's us going the wrong way. We need torches on the left. No torches that way. There we go. Yeah, because we want to go up, so that makes sense. Boom, boom, boom. Oh. Hear a zombie. But I don't see a zombie. And thankfully, I don't feel a zombie either, so we'll take it. I hear my cows and I hear my chicken. It's nighttime. So it's going to be dark and spooky when I pop out. So hopefully there's no scary creatures up there. I would think that I'd be able to get through right here. They might come out of that forest, but this area is lit up well enough that that doesn't seem to be a concern to me. Okay. Oh. Go ahead and get that iron smelting on up. Pull out the rest of the iron we already had. What? So that puts us at 37 pieces of iron. That's a pretty good chunk. That is what we need for a shield. So that is happening right now. We are doing it. There we go. Oh, I guess I have to actually pluck it out of the furnace. Yeah. There we go. That's going to help a lot. I can be a lot more aggressive now. especially towards skeletons. That'll be useful. Okay, that gives me enough. We can make an iron pickaxe. That's going to last longer than the other ones we were using. I'm going to wait for the iron sword. I'm not going to wait for all of this to cook. Because that's just unnecessary. Ooh. I'm going to wait slightly longer because it makes sense to me to get some shears and shear the sheep real quick. In fact, I can see if I have any wheat that is finished growing, because then I can breed them again. Yeah. There we go. Breed some chickens. Breed some of the other animals. There we go. Just keep getting animals. That's the plan. That's the dream. There we go. That is a lot of eggs. There we go. We'll get a lot of chickens that way. I would like more steak. And then I need to pick up 2 of the iron. Okay, pick up 2 iron. Yeah. And we'll make a set of shears. Ooh. We'll just make a flint and steel while I can, because eventually, you know, nether portal. Okay, drop off the building blocks. Anything we don't need to take with us. Boom, 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 boom. We don't want to take the iron with us. We don't need to. We definitely should make some more torches. Go ahead and do that. I'll leave the copper sword here now that I have an iron sword, just in case. My shovel's looking kind of sad. I guess slowly we are going more for the upgraded tools than the iron armor, but I have copper, so it's not like terrible. Ooh. Excuse me. Excuse me. Nice. Now. Oh, that is nice. So I can jump out there without having to open up the... That did not take you long to get rewooled. Perfect. Okay, now we got some wool building blocks in case we need it. That's always nice. Okay, cool. Yep, okay, alright, back to the mines. We need... I mean, to be fair, I guess... Since I'm here already... I mean, putting iron on is just going to keep me alive slightly longer. Okay, I got 4 there. And I have 20. I don't want to do math. I'm just going to go down there and get more iron. I think after this little iron trip will be squared away. But now I don't have to worry about some of the big scary monsters down in the cave. 2. Oh, that mine's so much faster. It ain't insta-mine, but it's better. We can go ahead and widen this up as we go down, because we'll need the stone for building anyways. This is feeling a little claustrophobic down in here. Ooh, okay, how to do this. I don't have like an actual like staircase right now. But if I use cobble, I'll at least see that the block is different. Okay, so we can go like this. Go down to this level, down to this level. And we're going to rotate down to here. Rotate down to here, rotate down to there. Put that torch there.
And some sort of indicator that this is there. Hopefully I'll notice it and see it that way. Alright, come and grab some of this coal. I hear a zombie. Just gonna break that out in case I have to run. So I don't get caught with him falling on me and punching me in my face. Replace some of this coal we were using up top. And then I think we're good to hightail it towards whatever iron we can find. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Cool, 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 cool. Slam that down there. Try and make sure that nothing's just gonna like fall down on us. Actually, let's save the meat in case we hit a point where we have to like full on eat. I will admit, I thought the kelp was going to provide slightly better food than that. So I don't know that that was worth the early game coal to smelt up. But that's fine. We'll make do. Because I chose to come down with some smelted iron, I'm going to put the raw iron there in my hotbar. That way I can tell when I have what feels like enough. And combine this out a little bit. Are you a vein? No. It would have been cool if you were. Just gonna keep trying to make... I don't want to have these like weird jump ups where there's only like one block. I want to be able to see... Ooh, there's some lapis. And there's some gold. Alright, so we're getting deeper. Lapis is used for enchanting. I feel like there might be something else it's used for, but it's been too long since I've done survival. But we'll go ahead and pick it up. Having a piece of gold to go into the nether will be helpful. Here's some more iron. Okay. Just gotta do a little bit of a looky-loo, see if there's any more veins. Okay, we'll go down to that big scary hole in a second. Just gotta pick up this iron right here. We're up to 20. So, I'm not against kind of, you know, going deeper to explore. And, you know, who knows? Maybe we'll get to diamonds, although I'm sure I have to go so much deeper than I am right now. I mean, we have, you know, we haven't even seen Deep Slate yet. So, yeah, I forgot. That's, Ooh. That is a waterfall. Do we want to go down the waterfall? Yeah, well, there's some gold and there's some deep slate, so I'll put that so it's not on the copper. Put that down here, okay. Ooh. This is spooky. I might grab... I mean, I don't really want to burn through my pickaxe getting deep slate right now. Especially like if we just end up going like deeper. See any diamonds? I'm kidding. I know we'd have to go deeper for diamonds. I don't really want to build a... I could build a staircase right there and go down and go that way, but that's not really what we're after at the moment. I hear a zombie. I just want to make sure he doesn't, like, fall on me. He can be above. He could be down below. I just don't want him, like, parachuting. Oh, I thought that made me think I fell a lot further than I did. Oh, right. Tough is a thing. Oh, I do like tough. We'll gather. We'll get a words. We'll get it. We'll take a stack of tough and we'll take a stack of deep slate. That seems acceptable. That would give me a little bit if I want to use it for building to add some color. I'll remember that it exists. I can come back and get more if I need it. We'll do that. A stack and a stack gives me some options as opposed to not having any at all. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. There we go. Almost a stack. Okay, there we go. Now we can grab our stack of deep slate. This is going to take a little bit. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. But yeah, if we can get an iron axe, that'll let us get the wood quick enough that I can be patient enough. I'm trying to remember. I feel like there's some reason we need to get a diamond for dealing with the Ender Dragon and the Nether, but it's been ooh. Oh, that is a thing that I forgot existed. We'll definitely have to pick this up. We'll be able to do some automated lights or be able to do a bunch of stuff with that redstone. Oh man, we're almost out of durability. I guess that's on me. That was me not thinking. Now to be there goes my I want my torch to stay there. Okay, there we go. We're gonna get our stack. And then we might pop down there just long enough to see if there's any more goodies. Maybe should have came down with 2 pickaxes. But to be fair, when I came down, I didn't know we were gonna excavate an entire stack of tough and an entire stack of deep slate. So, yeah, trade-offs. And it's gone. All right. Can I get holding down? Yeah, we'll have to come back and explore that later when we have a pick. There's not a lot of reason to go down there, and I don't want to be like, oh, diamonds, and be all excited, and then I can't do anything with it because I don't have a pick, and then I can't find it again, and then I'm sad, etc., etc. So we'll go ahead and head on up there. I think with this iron, we should be able to complete a set of tools. Possibly can complete our armor, get a bucket so we can move water, and technically we could lava cast a portal. That could provide us some stuff. We'd be able to dig straight down, and we could make like an elevator to get all the way down to those deep layers of deep slate. But that's me falling down. That's the dream. Okay, gotta come up here. I made that little pathway. So sad to go so deep and not have the proper equipment. It is always night when I come out of the mines. Every single time. And that's okay. Ooh, hello chickens. Hello cows. Hello sheep. We will sleep, then we'll shear the sheep. Go ahead and get that cooking. We can take that. Boom, boom. I don't know that we're going to need brown and black wool, but it's better to have it than to not. Okay, take that out. Okay, deposit the blocks, coal, lapis, redstone, and gold. I mean, that was a very, very fruitful little visit. That was. Okay. So we want a pickaxe. We have an iron shovel already. We have an iron sword. We want an iron axe. To be fair, we don't need an iron hoe. Getting a bucket is always nice. Can I drink? Does that give me... That does not give me hunger, so that will just... That's... Wait, why did... I'm trying to remember why milk is important. It's for the calcium and for the bones, right? That's what it is? No, there's got to be something. It's for clearing enough status. Oh! Milk is good for the... No, not for the... I mean, yeah, you can clear the shulker effects. I'm not going to have milk with me. I'm going to go on an adventure, and whatever it is that I'm trying to remember right now is going to, like, just smack me upside the face. It's going to happen. That's how that's going to go down. Okay, let's make some pants. Have I made all the weapons and all the utility tools? I think so. Let's go pants. Let's go boots. And to be fair, I technically don't need to make a helmet, because if I go to the nether, I'm probably going to want to run in with gold. But, yeah, no, that's fair. But we'll make one for now, because we are not running around in the nether doing nethery things. Plus, I think we'll get an achievement on this world if we do that. We did not. Okay, well. Worthless. Worthless, worthless, worthless. Okay, cool. All right, well, we now have a full suit of iron armor. We have some animals that are breeding in the background. We've explored. We've got some deep slate. We've got some redstone. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take a little break, maybe like 5 minutes or so. Refresh, use the restroom, maybe refill my Mountain Dew if it's it's got to be close to being empty by now. And then once I'm done with that, I will be back and we will. I think we'll start building. I think we're gonna start our starter house. We have the tools to do it, so it's not painful for you guys to sit there and watch me cut down trees. We can chat and we'll work on getting a starter house up. Maybe flesh out the little animal barns a little bit more. At some point I'll need to put them where they can graze. But yeah, we'll take a little break and yeah, I'll be back in like 5 minutes.
All right. We're back. I just had to go get myself a snack and take care of some pleasantries. But yeah, so let's like I said before, that's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. There we go. So like I said before I ran off to break, I think it's time to clear out a little bit more of this clearing. I wish more of it was not birch. That it was like the wood blocks we're actually going to use, but we have a full set of iron armor. And I mean, if we're being real, I probably don't need to be wearing it while I am running around clearing out this space, but it's okay. We'll make it happen. And so yeah, so we're gonna clear out these trees right here. This will give us the room and honestly some of the materials that we'll need. And we'll start building the starter house. I've got a full set of iron tools, got a full set of iron armor. That seems like enough, for lack of a better word, progression for the game right now. And I think it's time to build. We could go off and we have the technology in order to run off to the nether, but I think I'd like to just chillfully. I don't know if it's cheerfully. Combine the two words together, chillfully. Just work on getting a starter house going. I'm not gonna run all over the world right now and go try to find all the blocks for this. I think we'll keep it fairly small. We'll want probably a bedroom, maybe a small living area. We'll need a storage area for sure, and then maybe because we do kind of have an investment going on in things such as crops and animals, it makes sense to me to, maybe a small kitchen. And that'll let us store some of these more natural blocks, such as seeds and foods, in something that would make a little bit more sense. I've heard the Enigma Man kind of refer to that as a build stone, and I think that's a great term, and I can't wait until he decides to share the actual properties of that with y'all, because it's a good old time. Really don't I don't really like this like spam I'm doing with the sugarcane right now. But since it's here, might as well grow it. Although we do have enough redstone now, we might be able to make a small little sugarcane farm. And though I can't figure out what I would use that for, because we're not flying around yet. I guess we could use it to make sugar. I mean, that makes sense. And then that sugar could be used. I mean, we could make cakes. We got chickens laying eggs. We got all that. Yeah, there's options. But yeah, but let's focus again. I want to clear up. I think we'll clear the trees up to probably the beach, right? Yeah, we'll clear them up. Oh, was that no? That wasn't a creeper. Yeah, we'll take them up out to this zone here. That should give us a small enough space that where we can we'll be able to fit our starter house. We can do some small little decorations. We have to decide if we want the out to the sea to be in the background, or if we want that to be when we face out from the house. If you guys have an opinion on that, feel free to share. Otherwise, I think we're gonna go ahead and if it's left to me to decide, I think we're gonna face the house to the ocean, and then maybe we can at some point put something out on the ocean that kind of like an eye candy type of thing to look at and see what's going on there. We'll just keep knocking down trees. Yeah, this is peaceful. This is refreshing. I've been doing so much creative lately where you just have all of the blocks and you don't have to do these gathering steps, and it feels nice. It's very relaxing. Not so much when you're trying to dodge creepers and skeletons, but I think we are. It's safe to say we're past that stage of the game at this point. Now we can just work on getting our materials up and clearing some land so we can get our starter house. Currently, I think we will end up making it. I'm thinking we'll use spruce for some of like the supports and pillars. And probably oak for most of the actual like the base. We don't have a ton of blocks to play around with gradients yet. So we may try to build it as if it's like a newer house, which to be fair, you know, it is a starter house that we are just now building. So yeah, it would be new. And then as we start getting more blocks, we can incorporate those in. I mean, we could use stuff like dirt, maybe with the at least with the dark or with like the oak logs. But I don't want to force a gradient, and I don't want to go run all around the world right now until I've like really settled in on what those blocks might be. To be fair, we do have a water source. We do have a bucket now. There's sand right there, so we could make bottles. And we could look at doing some mud. Some mud bricks are always a good time and some decent blending. I need to eat again because I am moving slow and I don't like that. We're just gonna keep burning through this dried kelp until it's gone. Our proper food sources are there in case we need them for an emergency, but you know, I'd rather the animals just keep breeding and get more and more. And then we'll eventually get enough that we can deal with them. I was thinking, you know, it might be interesting to put like a chicken coop in the chicken area, and then we could set that up to be a like a chicken smelter farm thing. I don't know if chicken smelter is the right term, but we can use it. Let's see. All right, we are getting close to getting the trees out of the way that we wanted to. Boom, 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 boom. We'll sleep so we don't have to deal with the scary nighttime. Okay. I can't remember if you can pick up the campfire in Minecraft. I know another game I've been playing recently called Rust. You can't pick up the campfire, and you have to just destroy it if you want to move it. Okay. I think let's go ahead and let's knock down these spruce trees as well. One, it will give us some of the spruce that we'll need for our pillars. And then on top of that, that's going to permit us to have line of sight on this little wheat farm that we have going on. Because at some point, we're going to have to decide if we want to actually put our crops by the ocean like this. I feel like, realistically, I don't know. Because I would expect the ocean probably to be too salty to actually, like, do that. And if we want to build sort of, kind of-ish, realistically-ish, that is a hole. I fell in this hole earlier. Nope, there's no other way out. Gonna have to just dig. Bloop. We will try not to do that again. Oh, this iron axe is almost gone too. That might be the determining factor on how many of these trees we get rid of. I have got to get my shift and crouch remembered. Okay, yeah, so we'll knock this one down. You know, no floating trees. Hopefully we can get some spruce saplings from these adventures. Where are we at? 2, 3. Ooh, there we go. Okay, that's enough spruce saplings that we can start getting podzol if we wanted. And that we could also get like a renewable wood source, basically. That's, oh, almost fell down the thing again. Okay, ooh. That is a thing also. We do have shears, so we could, it might be in our favor to gather a stack of leaves so we can use that for decoration. especially because I really don't need all these sticks and saplings that are dropping at this point. Yeah, let's do that. Do I have the shears on me? Yeah. Okay, let's come and get. Whoa. Ooh, we have new recipes. Oh, probably those like dropped leaves and things. That's cool. Okay, just want a stack. I don't need to get crazy with it. Just come grab all these. Nope, not quite. These are different leaf types. Boom. This will give us some variety, so we can use these to kind of decorate as these go on, and also realistically we'll be able to kind of like see what's going on too. At some point I'm aware that it would be nice to do some custom trees, and you know what you need for custom trees? That's right, you need leaves. So having a variety of those to deal with will give us that opportunity as well. Okay, how are we doing on? We have more. Oh yeah, I only really needed a stack, but the oak just happens to be coming along with the birch, and that's fine. Oak is the one that's going to get used the most, so if I end up with extras of that, so be it. Okay, we got our stack of that. Got our stack of that. Then we'll come get us. Ooh. Yeah, might as well. Let's get it. I mean, I'm not gonna go hunt down grass to get a full stack, but you know, we can rip it out from here. And that will let us place it. I wasn't paying attention to my shears, and now they're gone. Good thing we have a bunch of extra iron. Yeah, I got full iron. So there we go. Cool. That gives us an. Oh, yeah, we can make another. We can burn through our axe. That's fine. And then we'll just, before it officially breaks, we'll make another one. Bum, bum, bum. I don't know if it's worth, because I want to say you can make an anvil and repair by just popping down a single thing, but I don't know if that's worth. Bum, 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 bum. I'll drop that off in there. That is a lot of wheat. We should get some more animals, shouldn't we? Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I don't care about making the... I don't know that I actually got all 6 of those, but let's see if we... Yeah, we'll get more black sheep if we just feed them, so that'll work. Let's finish off this dried kelp because I don't need it. I don't know that it's going to give me a recipe, but it does look like a trash bag, so we can use that to decorate later. Okay. Yep. So we'll just eat the extra. Try and preserve our meats and other goodies. Okay, now that I have an axe, I'm gonna go ahead and just... I don't want to leave these tree stumps just sitting here either, so from where we were gathering leaves. So we'll knock these out too. Boom, boom. And that broke, and that's fine. I like this. This leaf scatter is nice. It's just, you know, just an extra little bit of detailing that we can throw in there to do things. And that's great. That's right, we were gathering that. There is some nice things that will be wonderful to have available to us
for building. You know, there's enough plant life here. I'm not sure. I believe. Oh, I think, yeah, that's right. I think you can just bone mill ferns in order to get more of them. But, I mean, if we have them right here, you know. Oh, mushrooms. That is another thing I need to figure out that mechanic at some point. Because I know you can turn them into soup, but you know, them brown building blocks, especially right now, I could do some nice stuff if I had access to the mushroom stem and brown mushroom blocks. There's that azalea over there. Okay, cool. All right. I wanted a stack of each of the leaves. So let's. Oh, there it is. Bam. Just one. Is there more? Would love if there's more. I don't think there's going to be more. Okay. Well, try to not leave any of the trees around here looking weird. So, okay, got my stack. That's what we were after. That was the dream. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and that should fall down. Where I was getting the mushrooms, do those trees look weird? If I can't tell which trees it was, then I think it's safe to say that they do not look weird. All right, I think we're okay. Ooh. It's crazy. We go from this nice green to that color. I did see the firefly ones here, and I could probably try to pick them up with the shears, but I don't know that that's... I assume that's the correct tool, but I don't know that that's the correct tool. So we're going to wait on those. Plus, they look fine where they are right now. Still too early to sleep. Okay, I think we're going to need another double chest. I know that I did say that we weren't going to build another one, but we are building the starter house. So I think it's and feel that it is, in fact, acceptable. Actually, we'll make spruce planks to make this chest, because it won't matter. The chest looks like a chest. Just because we have so much inventory going on right now. This is probably going to have to move. But here, this will be nature and food blocks is what makes sense to me to go in here. We'll pull all the nature and food blocks out of this. And we'll do mob drops as well, just to add a little bit more to this category here. That everything? Yeah. Nature, food, and mobs. There was, guys, there was dried kelp, and we are currently eating that. So, okay, we'll make it daytime. That's the dream. I mean, we could go through and pick up all this leaf litter, but no point. Once we know what kind of the area is going to look like, we can decide if it can stay or not. We'll just... Okay. I don't think we need to worry about spamming sugarcane down this road anymore. I think one of the first farms we're going to make, because of its ease and simplicity, will end up being a automated sugarcane. Although I think I might need quartz for that, which would mean I'd have to go to the nether. So that may not end up being a right now activity, because we still also have to solve the nether portal thing. And I don't know if I'm going to put the nether... I don't think I'm going to put the nether portal inside the starter house. I think it's going to get its own special build off to the side.
That feels like the call to me. All right. Boom, 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 boom. More nature blocks. You guys just had babies, right? Yeah, I don't think you guys are ready for... The brown ones will, though. There we go. Cool. All right, I would like to see and pull out the wood blocks that we have. I was gonna say I thought we had more than 13 spruce, but that's because it's in our inventory, so that's fine. Okay. I think we're close. I would like to get some dirt because I'd like to... I think I want the house to kind of sit like right here-ish in this area, which means I want to build this terrain out and smooth it off a little bit, round this off. So we'll need some dirt. I think we can go... I'm sure we could go up there and get it. I believe there is a way. That is... I believe there is also a way to like generate dirt from like there is like a dirt farm that now exists, but I don't know what that is or how to make that at this point in time. So we're just gonna do it the old-fashioned way and see if we can find anywhere that makes sense to this actually. Ooh. Okay. Just looking for, you know, stuff that looks kind of janky. Like I think like this is a very weird and flat thing right here. So I think we can go ahead and use this as kind of our step down for gathering some dirt. Oh, I was like, this is gonna take forever, but it's because I'm using the stone that I was waiting for it to break. Okay, I mean this isn't much faster, but we don't have enchantments yet. We are not that cool. Oh, there's a little bee. Bee and more of the pigs. Oh, nice. So that actually did give us those flowers. That'll be great. There will definitely be farms and things that we can work on building to give us access to more of the blocks and some of the happy fun time things that we might need. Do I have shears on me? Yeah, I want to leave those out. Then I can... Oh. I guess you have to have silk touch. That out of the way. Probably only need to take down about 2 more layers. As much as I'd enjoy just sitting here mining dirt down, because that is fun for me. You know, the goal is to build. It isn't to gather billions and billions of blocks manually. At some point, we'll build farms to gather some of this stuff for us so we can just go and get it when we need it. But for the time being, we'll just get the dirt that we need. Boom, 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 boom. All right, where's that got us? Well, we'll take 1 more layer down. And then we can see what everything looks like that. We'll need to pop some of that stone out just because I would like this to regrow into grass. I think Mr. Pig agrees. This really is some kind of like tallish terrain. When we go to start building some of our cities and, well, villages and towns is probably a better
Oh, okay. Well, I guess that's as much as we get to do. That's okay. We'll just bust this stone out, patch those with the dirt, just so it's, you know, looks consistent when we fly over or walk over or whatever. And I'm honestly, instead of digging that out, good enough. Oop. That isn't, though. That's not. Okay. I mean, we were coming for dirt, so we don't want to put it all back in there. So janky. Ooh. Hello, puppy. Do you like meat? That's a sound. I know you'll take bones. I have never heard that sound from puppies before. Please do it. Please tell me I have bones. I have a single bone, puppy. One of those skeletons may have done something useful. Puppy. Ooh, mushrooms. I hear him, so. I figured he would smell the bone, right? Ooh, and sweet berries. Lots of sweet berries. That is... Ow. That will be better than kelp. That will regrow. And I should be able... Ow, ow, ow. Now, what I don't want the doggy to do is run over here and get sweet berried to death. Like I am clearly trying to do. Okay, cool. That's a food source. That is a food source for me. Okay, there's the bunny. No! Don't do the bad. Did I just miss that many sweet berries, or do they just grow back that fast? Okay, there's a bunny. I don't know what you eat, but I would guess carrots. I don't know how much they actually... Hey, puppy. Stop. Sit. Okay, well. Oh. Okay, so you use bones to tame them and meat to breed them, but I don't have... I only had the one bone and he wasn't super thrilled by it. Okay, well, that's all right. Like a little sweet berry patch. Would like to be able to walk. I shouldn't. I didn't actually like that placement very much. Okay, temporary sweet berry patch for food. We'll just keep expanding it out. We do have the dirt. Okay, that'll work. That can be our sweet berry runs. We'll want to put some dirt, maybe some fences up around it, so we don't fall down it. Okay, it's a little bit more rounded off, and we need how many fences? A chunk of it. Okay. Well, for now, that can just grow. And that's, yeah, those are growing like rapidly fast. I did not realize that they will populate that quick. Then that's good for us. I mean, that's probably our food source for a while. Excuse me. All right, come in here and sleep. And now we can work on, we'll shape the land, and then we can finally get to building. Okay, so I don't really want to go run around and grab a bunch more dirt. So we're just going to kind of use what's already here. Okay, so we want to build... I kind of want the starter house to be kind of central right here. Yeah, we're gonna have to get more dirt, but let's see if we can smooth this off first. So and let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then this will loop around. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. How many? 3, 2, 1, 1. Let's see what that looks like real quick. We're just trying to get some like smooth arcs. This is what I'm after right now. 1, 1, 1. 1, 2. That tree is gonna have to go. 1, 2, 3. That is an illager. Why is he choosing to come here while we are building? I don't know. We have a shield, so I mean, I don't remember what they drop. So let's see if we can get rid of this tree, because I know they don't do that. That is an angry group. Are these like building inspectors? I was kind of worried if I put my shield down, they were gonna fire at me. Oh, now they're moving. Let's see. Let's get our health or our food up. We don't have any villagers that we need to worry about. And I don't think that they're gonna... Ow. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, this was not... In the realm of good ideas. Oh yeah, that's way better than kelp. I mean, if I can take these guys on, that would be great. And they're kind of... Oh, they're mad now. Okay, 1. Okay, there's 2. Okay, can you guys just like shoot each other? Woo. Woo. Ow. Ooh. Oh. Are you the only one that I have to worry about? Okay. That... the amount of times I placed the berries instead of eating. That was an adventure. But hey, you know what? We killed our first pillagers. Just a little scouting party. We'll put an ominous banner up to commemorate this for now. Put it right there. And we have an ominous bottle, which gives us bad omen. So if we do want an actual raid later, we could do that. Ow. That's a campfire that I just walked right on through. Terrible. Okay, but yes, we were getting rid of a couple trees that were in our way as we were shaping the dirt here. Ooh, boom, boom, boom. That's a little harsher than I would like it to be. Right there. Okay, that feels a little thick at the moment. Because it's doubled up, but... Okay, so now... Go ahead and start placing this in. And this is where we're going to learn that I'm going to need a lot more dirt to do this little bit of platforming for the starter house than I have. That's okay. We can always go and gather that. I have no problem knocking down, you know, some of the hill back there. That's always one of the tricks, is finding areas that you are okay with removing when you need to build up in other places. If I had any sort of decent mining, I could go out. The ocean right there would be like the best place, because I'm never going to see the dirt and stuff that's going on under there, but that just ain't what I'm not going to wait to get any sort of like underwater mining stuff. Although I don't know, the shovel might still work at a normal speed. It might just be the pickaxe. That one I will admit I'm not sure on. Yep, we have got to make a couple shovels, and we got to go get a bunch of dirt. Bum, 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 bum. 1, 2, 3. We'll make 3 shovels. 3 shovels should handle that. Okay. Eat some apples. Just keep peeling on up, and then... Oh. If we go... Yeah, like, if we go low enough in the mine here, like... This can also be a pretty good place to get dirt where we don't have to worry about if we'll ever see it and stumble into it or ruin terrain or anything. So this works. We'll do our gathering here. Bum, bum, bum. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Do, 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 do. So likely, more than likely to not, we should be having another stream tomorrow night. And in that stream, we'll pick up wherever we leave off tonight. Depending on how long this terraforming goes, we'll either get the area terraformed and ready for tomorrow, and then we'll build the starter house. But what I would like to do is get the starter house up tonight, and then tomorrow could become the Nether adventure. So we could build a cool Nether portal, and then go in there and then go deal with what that looks like and get the blocks and things that are part of that adventure. Yeah, I'm glad I chose to come down here in the mines to get in this dirt. We might end up doing some deforestation. I just have to decide if where the starter house is going right now, if that's going to become like a full village type of thing, or if it's just going to be a starter house with a nice area. Because if it's just the starter house with the nice area, we don't necessarily want to go knock down all the trees and everything like that around it. We'd like that to stay a little bit separated. Ooh, spooky. Are you just chilling? Or are you going to be... I can't tell if you were bugged and not aggressive, or if there was enough light there just to keep you from being aggressive. Hello, zombie. Zombie. Oh. Oh, we were down there before, so that's cool. There, we'll put that there. So maybe we'll catch that. Oh. Boom, boom, boom. Guess who got distracted? Oh. Couple ways to get out. Oh. Okay, we won't worry about getting granite and diorite right now. Though those do make amazing blocks for texturing. We will grab the random little iron we see though. That seems like a good use of some of our pickaxe durability. And there's some copper. Copper's always good for building with, but we don't want to get too derailed. We still have a lot of terraforming and dirt that needs to get placed if we want to make that look nice. Boom, boom, boom. Hello, zombie. I wasn't actually expecting you to whack me like that. I thought I was going to win that battle, but I did not. I don't know, but it'd be something to find out. If I'm assuming if you just bone mill the glow lichen, you will get more glow lichen. Boom, 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 boom. There, we can just eat that and work on getting that. Yep. Still have 2 shovels. Perfect. Yeah, we'll probably grab this patch of dirt and then we'll head back up to the surface. And if we see any dirt on our way back to the surface, then we'll grab it too. Boom, boom, boom. Cool. Guessing that is probably our way back up. Yeah. I mean, it's taking us vertical, which is... That's always the dream. I think they're on the other side of this, though. I hear things. Scary things. Oh. I don't see any dirt. I think we're good to go up. Ooh. This feels a little dark. Let's help ourselves out just a smidge, just in case. Okay, there is dirt above us, but I don't want to take any of that dirt because that's part of the ground where we are. So we'll leave that. We'll go place what we got and see if that's enough to finish our terraforming so we can start building. Boom, boom, boom. Let's get some sleeping in. Get rid of some of these nasties that like to come out at night. Oh, you're still there. Okay. Woo. That was kind of crazy. I whacked him with my sword and then he caught on fire. There we go. Get you, because you know a fishing rod would be a good old fun time. Ooh, okay, got whacked there. Ooh, there's some good stuff. Let's get some. Yeah, let's quick detour. Because we can do some animal breeding. Boom, 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 boom. Oh, didn't mean to break that one. That one wasn't ready. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, there's that. I don't want to start just like spreading the sugarcane down this thing any more than I already have. So I'm just going to break that. And then when I find a use for it, I can pull it out of storage. Or, you know, use it to seed the sugarcane farm that I plan to build. Those berries are coming along real nice. Should probably harvest them. Yep. I kind of figured that's how that was going to go. Oh, I gotta walk very gently through here. Ah, which way? I need to put some escape routes in this little makeshift berry farm. So when I get trapped, I can just run off to the side before I get totally destroyed. Okay, well, let's... Oh, you are noisy, boys. To get some of my health back from gathering the berries. But those are making... I mean, that's making a fantastic little food farm. I know there's the trick of putting the slabs above it so you can't walk into them. And that may be something I might have to consider doing. But I think before I do that, I'll make a proper berry farm. And then do that. Oh, so much damage. They are delicious and they taste so nice. Ow. Okay, well. I mean, as long as we end up with a net positive health, I mean, we can take some. I mean, no pain, no gain or whatever, right? There we go. Oi. Okay, work on getting the health back, and while the health is coming back, let us do some more terraforming. Boom. What I have to decide though is, do we make this hollow? Or do we fill it in properly? That is the question. It's always so crazy. Like, it feels like it takes so long to get like a stack. And it always like, and then you like see how big much area a stack takes when you're just like placing stuff like this, and you're just like, that is nothing. Tends to be how that goes. Boom, boom, boom. All right, should we? Because the build is gonna go here, and it's a relatively small area. I don't feel like having it hollow. I feel like that's just going to cause me more grief. Because a creeper or something will blow up or whatever, and all the adventures that leads to. So yeah, we'll go ahead. We'll go ahead and just try to fill it all in. If we're doing like some bigger terraforming later, or maybe after this layer right here, I think I would rather spend the time building the starter house than patching in whether or not this is hollow or not. Especially because I could just put some torches down below that to make sure that nothing spawns. So that's probably the call. But we will at the very least finish this little section off, and then we can decide if we're going to go hollow. It also means there's less stuff that we have to gather. So that's fine. Oh, I am out of dirt. Okay, well, this area now is this area is wide enough. We'll need to do one more little trace. We'll probably patch this up to there, and then we'll round this off, and then we will go up here, and where the starter house is going to actually go, which is kind of where the cluster of temporary use blocks is here. We'll patch that out. And then maybe back here, we'll either build a fancy cave entrance, or we can maybe build some sort of entrance from the starter house that leads down into the depths of the mines. Now, if I remember correctly, those berries have already grown back. That is awesome. Kind of want to see what's this way. See if it leads to the same cave that we were already playing around in. Let's just come see. Okay, that doesn't lead to a cave. It just leaves a little hole. Okay, that's fair. All right, well, let's go get some more dirt. Let's see, how big is an 8x8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we probably need like 5 or 6 stacks to finish that area. We genuinely oh, crossbow. I did not notice that we picked that up from the danger guys. I bet they gave us some arrows too, to be fair. They probably gave us a lot of good stuff. Okay, nature. Nature. Mob. Okay. Mob drops, nature. Okay, cool. Then we'll come here, blocks. We can, I don't think we need to run around with our bow right now. Put that in there, keep the dirt, keep that. All right, let's go burn through 2 more iron shovels. That should give us the dirt we need. Let's see, we can go ahead and rob the dirt from right here, I think. Because this is just connecting up with this cave right here, so we can just connect these up and steal this dirt. That way we can get that terraforming done. Because the sooner we get the terraforming done, well, rather, the sooner we get the dirt means the sooner we get the terraforming done, and the sooner we get the terraforming done, the sooner we can build the starter house. And, you know, I think I have some okay ideas for the starter house now. I think we're going to go with a medieval theme. I'm not sure if I'm going to go realistic medieval or fantasy medieval yet. I think that'll kind of depend on which block palette we end up going with for this. But yeah, like I said, before we can do that, though, we got to get dirt. So, hope everything's going all right for y'all. Okay, I have been this way earlier. That's cool. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to find much dirt down here, though. I think this is too low. Yeah, we'll go back up to the surface. I don't want to spend all my time hunting dirt in the caves. If I was after stone or deep slate or anything like that, you know, that would make more sense. There's got to be like like a janky hill or some janky terrain or something out here that we can work on cleaning up. I mean, at some point we could seal that off too, to be fair, but let's come back up here. I was okay with removing that hill that tries to. Oh, can we get? Maybe we can get some dirt from this. Ooh. Yeah, this is jank. We can get this. That's the goal. We just want to get rid of anything that looks weird. Take the time to kind of clean some stuff up. Type of thing. Make the area around where we're going to be building look nice, and you know, we'll see how far away we go from this zone. Boom. Whoop. Down we fall. This part's always just kind of peaceful. Chilling to music, digging out stone, digging out dirt, digging out whatever. Oh, this is fantastic. This is exactly what I want. Something that is just like so full on janky that, you know, we definitely want it just to. Yeah, this is great. We can get rid of this. It's not going to affect the look of the world. We can go move it to clean up another area. This will be perfect. Just hope, because it's clearly night, and I'm assuming that probably increases mob spawn rates. So hopefully they just, stay up above the ground there, and they don't come associate with us down here to get rid of this nasty jank stuff. However, I should eat. Hunger is low, health is half. Definitely want to go in there full health if they try to pull anything. There we go. And then when that runs out, we can eat some more. Boom, boom, boom. That's... Oh, this will be great. Yeah, we'll burn through this shovel. Shovel or inventory, whichever fills up first. And that should get us really close to being ready to do the terrain the way we would like. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. It is dark down there, so I gotta be careful. I made the mistake of putting my sticks and coal back. So there's coal there, but I'm missing sticks. Although I guess I could just pop up to the service, cut down a tree, and that would... Yeah, let's do that. That will allow me to get some torches in here. I just hope nothing drops on me. That's what I'm scared about right now. Because these are just tall trees. I just want a little baby tree. I can hear my sheep. Maybe we won't get surprised by something. At least I think it's my sheep. Maybe it's not my sheep. Yeah, okay. So here's a little cave entrance. And then there was some coal, because I don't have any in my inventory. Ow. But I did see some over here. Yeah, let's clean this little walkway a little bit so we'll actually see it. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Coming. That is a pig. And where's the wood? Turn that into pure sticks. There we go. Now we'll be able to see. As time goes on, we won't have to worry about mobs spawning. There we go. Perfect. That's what we want. I love this little zone. This is exactly what I could dream for getting dirt for terraforming. I'll have to look up if there's a way to... Like I said, I think there is a way that you can generate it. I don't know how fancy or complex that particular farm would be to make, but we could figure it out. But for now, we'll just, dig this jank out of this cave entrance, and we can kind of go down and see a little bit what this might lead to. Ooh. Oh, and then this just basically takes us outside to more jank, so that works great, because that's what we want. I did see some coal back here. I'm going to come grab this while we're here. Because, I don't know if I'll ever be back in this area again later. Oh, yep. Nope, that's just stone. So, yeah, we'll get this. It's great for torches, great for smelting. It's early on. I have my full iron tools and full iron armor, so don't need to do a lot of smelting. However, for the starter build, if I want to get stone, since I don't have silk touch, I will have to do a bunch of smelting for that. So that would make sense. Hello. Hello. Thanks for joining. Thanks for chatting. I was starting to wonder if maybe I accidentally set something up wrong and didn't see him. And I apologize that I took a little while to see that. But yeah, hello. Hope everything's going well with you tonight or the morning, depending on where you are. We're just grabbing some dirt because we're going to terraform, as I'm sure you figured out. And then we can start on the starter house. Get that thing up and running and going. Ooh. I'll knock this out. Yeah. Yeah, so I think, we're looking pretty good on dirt. We might have enough to finish. So I'm just going to knock this little dirt staircase out. And that'll hopefully be enough. Because, I'm aware that for me, mining dirt's a good old fun. Oh, I ran out of My iron shovel went away, so we're gonna have to just punch this out by hand. We'll make enough of a staircase that we can pop out the back here and see where in the world this puts us and see what that's like. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. Making a quick little adjustment there. Ooh. Ooh. I hear skeleton. Oh, that is not. And a spider. And it's right. There's a lot going against me right now. This is great. Okay, I know where we are. We're at the top of that little like dirt hill I was trying to eliminate. Perfect. We're gonna run this way. Which in theory, okay, that's... Ooh, berry bushes. Dodged. Woo! Oop, we'll bounce. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yeah, so we're gonna head back over there. We'll sleep, get rid of the weather, get rid of the night. Oh, I'm running right past it. That's the dream right there. Okay, but we have... I mean, we have a good chunk of stacks of dirt now, so... If we can't finish our terraforming, we should be close after this, so. Boom, boom, boom. Goodbye, rain. Okay, cool. That's done. That's handled. That would be a great place to get dirt. We might leave that exposed for a little bit longer than planned. Okay. I think before we start filling this in, I think we're gonna sketch out what we're hoping to do. Oh, yeah, we're 3. Let's just kind of keep a... I want to kind of get close to this, but that's going to want that. I don't want, like, the world's steepest, like, thing here. Now, granted, this is going to flatten out, so that's fine, but... One, 2, 3... 1, 2. More dirt. Don't know that I like this little thing here, so let's go like this. Hate that. Yeah, we can deal with that. Okay, that looks fairly rounded off. That's nice. That's good. And that will fill in. This area here is where the starter house will actually go. I need to come up with a... This looks so... Yeah, I don't like the look of that. Okay, so that'll fill that in, which means starter house can start being built. And then... Oh. Snack time. Gotta get them berry bushes in here. I kind of want to just eat that cooked lamb, but I'm also aware that like I need to kind of hold on to it in case I get in a fight with something scarier than me, which is a lot of things in this world. That way I could heal up fine. Okay. This, I mean, down here looks iffy, but I'm not worried about that yet. This looks okay up to about here. Do I really want... I mean, it is part of the land, but I don't think I need to deal with that right now. I don't think that needs to be dealt with. This weird floaty bit. We'll patch this up real quick. Cause boom 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 boom. There we go. That way that's at least kind of buried off. And we can come back and deal with this, but let's patch this up because then we can start building. That's the dream. Mostly, and because I'm also aware that I'm probably gonna have to go back underground and get more dirt if I start shaping anything else. So we'll rein ourselves in, patch up the grass here. Spread grass, spread. Boom, boom, boom. This part's always just kind of fun. I wish there was like a setting where you could be like, don't double stack vertically, and you could just hold it down, go left and right, and just kind of like 3D print it. Kind of like what I'm doing, but without having to be worried that you're gonna accidentally go vertical and ruin some stuff. Boom, boom. Those sheep are getting pretty cramped. I'm sure they would love to be out in this very dirty field right now, but that is not currently their lot in life. Their lot is to live in that pen until I either eat them. I mean, if I get one of each color, then I at least can get one. That's the plan for the sheep. I just need to keep getting enough sheep that I can get one of each color. So that at least I have all the wool colored blocks available to me for banners and decorations. I know they're talking about releasing stairs and slabs out of wool, but that's, to my understanding, is not been released yet, and it's not part of the update that I'm playing. I knew it. I knew I was going to run out. But this is feeling better now, though. Like, yeah, so we'll make one more shovel. We'll go burn through it, getting dirt. Boop. Excuse me, game. I thank you. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Actually, we'll keep some of this coal, because I can already tell I'll need to make more torches. Let's make a quick stop down at the beach. Gather, anything that can be used as... Hello, sugarcane. Once I get a stack of sugarcane in the chest, I'll just leave it grown, or might remove it because it doesn't necessarily look super fantastic. Yeah, okay. Do this, okay. I should definitely plant more wheat, especially because I'm trying to breed these animals up, but I'm okay. I'm gonna focus on getting the dirt in the starter house. Hello, little chickens. 6. Okay, I think that was all of them. And I have 7 wheat. So, yeah, so we're definitely we'll prioritize sheep. There's so many of you making sheepy sounds and cow sounds, and my goodness. There we go. All right, we'll keep breeding them until we have it. Ooh, XP. I don't know that oops, I did not want to go in there yet. All right, we'll get away from there so we don't have to listen to it. We'll prioritize until we have enough sheep that we have that we can dye them one of each color, and then we'll be set for our decoration blocks. But yeah, we need to get a little bit more dirt, and then we'll patch that in. We'll deal with the dirt on the water side once the starter house is up, I think. But if I remember correctly, that little area we were gathering was back here. And then we won't be ruining the terrain more than it already is. Here, lava. I should put something there to prevent me from accidentally falling into that. Because that is definitely something that would happen. Here's some nice iron ore. We'll just, you know, grab it as we see it. There is no dirt, but lots of iron here. Crazy. Boom, boom, boom. There's some dirt, but yeah, but it's like surface level dirt, which I don't want to. I don't want to rob surface level dirt. I can go down this path a little bit and see if any like shows up. Nope. Does not help for what we're after. That's okay though. We can go. We'll just go back to where I was heading to before, where I know that there is jank dirt to deal with. Is that's the dream. We want to get the jank dirt out of the way. Boom, 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 boom. Ooh. That is... I am going to sidetrack myself for a second. Because all we need is one of those. And we now have all the red dye we could ever want. We have yellow. Oh, that's kind of cool. Sideways log, mushroom growing on it. I think we have the yellow flowers already, but just in case. Jump that. I believe the back side of this hill here. Look for some light. That's... That's an animal sound and a skeleton sound. Is it here? Where was the jank? I know it was. That is a skeleton. That is light. Yeah, there's the torch. Okay. Interesting. Ooh, okay, berries. All right, let's make a quick sleep. We're right by our bed, so let's just deal with that for. Oh, I hear a skeleton. Ooh. We'll sleep and then we can find a janky area to get our last bit of dirt. I don't think we're gonna worry about diving it down into the cave though. We're just gonna grab it from somewhere else. Okay, drop off the nature blocks. Drop off the raw iron in the building. To be fair, we don't need raw iron right now because I'm not using it as a building block. So we can smelt that down. Oh. Oh, wait. If we get... Yeah, we want your bones. Woo! Let's just say... Oh, there's like more than... Okay, there's like 3 of these guys here. Can you guys fight each other? That would be great. What? I keep using shift when I'm trying to do other things. You guys can burn up though. I'm cool with that. There, we'll eat that. That is a lot of arrows.
There must. I wonder if there is where. Oh, I did not realize he was still alive. Okay. I wonder if there is a cooldown on the shield, because the one was like shooting through, even though I was like holding it up in the air. Well, arrows are cool, I guess. Okay, this is gonna get covered up, so I'm okay. I'm gonna put this here to remind me. Okay, let's eat. Let's get our health going back up, and then we'll dive down there and start working on de-janking this. I don't think we need like. There we go. We'll just work on making a little staircase right there, type of thing. I think a couple stacks will be suitable for finishing that terrain that we're dealing with. Boom, 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 boom. There is grass down there. Don't know what type of crazy entrance this is going to be, but I don't have any like stone, but that's okay. We can just come mine out a little staircase. We'll make it bigger than one block though, so I actually like detect that it's a thing. Knock that out. I am out of torches, so let's make some more. Okay. Oh, I do not want to get randomly attacked. Okay, cool. Oh, eat some more berries. Let's get that handled. And let's just throw my shovel. Okay, cool. Now we can get all this, and it's raining. Awesome, awesome, awesome. That's okay. Just have another cave entrance. Boom, boom, boom. Don't mind me getting sidetracked. Ooh, dirt. There we go. We'll put 2 torches. And then if I ever see it from the ground, I'll know that's a way to get out. But might as well grab this since we're here. I don't know that we've had grabbed any andesite before, so just in case. Yeah, okay. We'll detour long enough to get a stack of andesite. And then we'll get back to mining the dirt. Because, you know, there might be something that we might want to use this with as we're building, and since we're here, that seems to be the theme of burning through pickaxes, is since we're here, it works though. Ooh, and there was part of me that was hoping I'd find some granite and diorite too, because then you can do that. So we'll go ahead and we'll get a stack of andesite, a stack of granite, and then that will at least. And then if we hit diorite, we actually might end up using, to be fair. So I don't necessarily feel bad about stopping to get andesite. I did say I was going to try to make these stairs like 2 at a time. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, there we go. There's our stack of that. So I can stop. Now we'll come get a stack of granite. This way we just, you know, we have a little bit to play with when we're building. I could see granite could be great as part of the build for like the walls, just so it's that kind of color, but we'll we'll see. I haven't picked the palette yet. I know it's going to be kind of the like wood pillars Maybe a stone bottom, stone base type of thing. Easy obtainable blocks. That's kind of what we're after. And I don't think we'll get through the whole starter house this evening. But if we can at least get like the entry hallway, the bedroom, like bedroom kitchen, you know, a couple rooms of it, we can always expand it next time. Oh, I'm just mining like crazy. Here, I'll finish this row. I got the inventory space for it. So, yeah, I was gonna say that pickaxe is about to burst. Go ahead and heal on up. Okay. Back to dirt gathering. And yeah, my thought is we'll go till this shovel breaks. I'm fairly confident that will give us more than enough dirt. Oh, someone almost fell down. I don't have a pickaxe anymore. We'll just patch those two random old hole drop downs like that. There, and then at the very least, if I ever come back there and I'm like, oh, let's see what's down that way. Oh, there's the diorite, but I am pickaxeless. Yep, can't get any dirt from there. All right, we'll take the dirt we got and we'll go back. I mean, if we find a coherent dirt area on our way up. Oh. That makes sense. Because this will get patched eventually, but we'll see if we need it or not. This isn't really a thunderstorm. This is just a rainstorm. I mean, I still want to bring this out. So I was say I could rob this dirt right here, but we'd like to expand that area out, so better not. Okay, let's place the dirt we have. See if that will give us enough, or if we need to go hunt down more. We're so close to being able to be done with this part and start building. Boom, boom, boom. Hope you all are having a nice evening. Whoops. Don't want to double it though. Bum, 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 bum. Oh. This is going to end up just like barely not being enough, isn't it? Maybe I will rob from that area just enough to finish patching this, and then I can put it back after the starter build is done. So close. That's probably on par with like a stack and a half, 2 stacks. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, we'll just come here. This is going to get patched up later, so we'll come grab it from here. There we go. That'll make this part look jankier, but since we're going to cover it up, it won't matter. Boom, boom. Let's go try that. Just want to get close. Oh, there we go. Now it's night. We can get rid of the rain. We can get rid of the dark. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, cool.
Now, one thing I may end up doing, just to help between streams, is I may do some gathering off camera. And what that would look like is maybe, maybe I'll go cut down all those trees. Just like gathering stuff. I probably won't build unless I'm with you guys, I think. But, you don't need to sit there. Like this dirt gathering. It works. It's great. It's fun. Now, if we're chatting away, awesome. But, I want to make sure that your guys' time is valued. And, sometimes it is great to just pop on an audiobook and be like, I'm going to grab their 15 billion shulks of dirt. That is weird and floaty. So that can go away. Just like, we're close to having enough. Oh, this is another one of those weird caves that I don't mind knocking out. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Yeah, we'll be able to get the last bit of dirt from here, and later when we need like all of the dirt, we can come back here and get more. But right now we'll just, kind of like what I was thinking, we'll just burn through this shovel, and that should be enough. Okay, perfect. Shovel burnt. Boom, boom, boom. I think the base was over here. And then just kind of look up. Yeah, I can see that campfire through the trees. Cool. All right, so just come place this dirt here. Bam. Okay. That's still going to be janky because this is kind of our entrance right now. But this... No! I did not... I am so sorry, sheep. I didn't realize the animals would be smart enough to jump up here and do that like that. It did not occur to me, sheep, that he could do that. I am so sorry. I even fed that. I'm pretty sure that's the one I gave a bone to, and he didn't like it. I gave him meat, and I'm gonna step away from them. They're noisy. And yeah, they must have gotten the taste of lamb there, because man, that was cruel. Okay, I'm not gonna go get more dirt, but I am going to smooth, place some smoothie shapes right now. Just to kind of clear this up a little bit, rather than just storing this dirt in my inventory. There's not a lot of reason to do that. Yeah, that'll work. Let's patch this little part up. We're just trying to get a smoother transition from up there where this started down this way, so we can put our starter house right there. Boom, 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 boom. That's the end of the dirt. Yep, that is. Awesome. Alrighty. Well, it's been a good adventure, good start to a brand new world. We have sheep, we have cows, we have chickens. We've got a full set of iron armor, full set of iron tools. We have enough iron to keep making them. I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap for tonight. I will be back tomorrow night, and we'll do some more building, some more hanging out. We will build tomorrow. I may, in the morning, go through and cut down a bunch of trees and gather the wood that we'll need, that kind of stuff. But I'm not going to go exploring or do anything like that. I won't go to the Nether. That's all stuff I'll do on camera tomorrow. But I'll get the resources prepped so that way we can get our starter house built and get it going. And I might also continue with this jank terrain. But thank you for joining, whether you caught this live or whether you end up watching it later. I appreciate you all, and I hope you have a good night, and I will see you guys in my forever world next time.